It's live.
Live.
So who's gonna open it? It's your stream.
Well,
You're
you're
DM.
the DM. Yeah, you're the GM.
Okay, hi. Welcome to our game of Anima Prime that we've co-opted into a system for Persona called Persona Prime. We're going to be playing sort of like, whatever. America feel. We're just going to call this Americana right now, right?
Devin, you're cutting out a bit. Does it cut out for everyone else?
Yeah, it cut out for me too.
Okay, where did I cut out? Let's just start again. Hi, welcome to Persona Prime. Welcome to Persona Prime, our Anima Prime-based Persona RPG that we're going to be playing for a while. I'm going to be the GM. My name is Devin. With me are my players. Introduce yourselves and your characters, and tell me I didn't cut out, please.
You didn't cut out.
Okay.
I'm Leo. I'm Leo, and I'm going to be Chad Smith. Fuck yeah.
I'm Jordan, and I will be Keegan Anthony.
And I'm Zach, and I'll be playing Marisol Jimenez.
Okay, good shit. Now, this is how we're gonna open this up. And I thought about this for a minute. We're gonna be starting at move-in day at your new college that you've all been accepted to. Cedar Valley University, a university of about 10,000 students north of Pittsburgh, between Pittsburgh and Erie. So about an hour north of Pittsburgh. It is a pretty decent sized town, not as big as a lot of counties. It's like half the size probably as Zach's hometown.
I got like 100. I got like 100,000, so like 50,000.
Yeah,
people?
like 50,000. Perfect. Absolutely, like, guessed it right. Got it in one.
What's the prize? Give me the prize.
Prize is you get to play Persona Prime with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wins.
What a win.
Do I win the home game?
No, not yet. There's still danger afoot, as you'll see momentarily. So it's move-in day.
Spoilers.
I'm guessing you're all going to be at the dorms, like at just for your first.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, like in my school, your first year you had to stay at the dorm. So we're going to say this is your first year at the school. You're all freshmen at this college.
So, okay, we're freshmen then. So that when we're like 18.
Yeah. Unless you wanted to be something else. I mean, it's fine. If you wanted to be a transfer student, I haven't really asked that much of it. Maybe introduce your characters and like why you're coming to the school a little bit.
I don't mind being freshmen. It's just a matter of like, they're gonna have some like content warning, underage drinking.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, this is a Persona game. I feel like content warning is gonna be a thing, right? Like the first Persona 3 had suicide as a gameplay mechanic. So yeah, we're all just moving in. The dorms are it's a nice school. Like the dorms actually were just basing on my college, just remodeled. Everyone in the dorms has like their own room, if not necessarily their own dorm, right? So
Cool.
You'll be able to go get your own seclusion. You're not going to share a bed or a room with anyone. Hopefully not a bed. Christ.
All right,
room with
so
anyone.
Keegan and Chad aren't sharing a room.
You're not bunking together or nothing now.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, everyone's there. It's a busy time. If we could, I'm trying to think of like Persona music to play right now. I know the song. I can't think of what it's called. And everyone's
I was trying to do like the idle school music that in Persona 5 like that one. You know what I'm talking about, Devin? But then that also just kind of turned into the fucking guitar solo from Warpix.
No, it's the one from Persona 4. I was like da 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 da.
I'll look for this music while you're talking.
Yeah, but so you're all moving in. Does anyone think they want to have a scene whilst they're moving in, like saying bye to their parents or something like that, like sort of to set their characters up for what's going to happen later? Because a lot of Anima Prime is like putting the story building emphasis not necessarily entirely on me, but maybe to give you guys ideas of scenes to sort of like build the plot, build the background stuff up.
Well, I will say, like, I would like to be like second or third person to do a scene, just so I can see what it kind of sounds like and acts out as. Because
I have an idea
otherwise,
for yours,
I might be a bit
actually.
lost.
If you
Fuck
allow
yeah.
me to take the wheel for a second,
Yeah,
I have
of
an idea
course.
for yours.
I'd love
when
it
we
if
get
you
to
take the wheel, man. Yeah, that's a great idea.
So, Jimenez, Ms. Jimenez, Marisol, do you like? I'm assuming like you're saying bye to your relatives who are helping out, and is your dad there?
Actually, I don't know. I like to think that like because this is moving in day, but I like to think this is like maybe a bit after. Because like I think like I'd have like a nice dinner with my dad at the end of at the end of like initially putting stuff in, and then like I say goodbye to him at the night, you know. But like
Okay, you can save yours for last then if you want to do that, because the persona stuff's going to happen tonight, not necessarily today, if that makes sense.
I'm just trying to think like what exactly like because like my dad is in a wheelchair. That's
Right.
like so I'm just trying to think of like you know what's the like the routine of like how he leaves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, you know, sorry to anyone who is like wheelchair bound. It's just like I don't have like an immediate relative I interacted with a lot of time to know like how that works out.
So let's get to what I want to try to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with you, Anthony.
Okay. Well, Keegan, Anthony.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keegan is your first name.
Yes.
I'll try to remember that. I won't. Keegan. I'm gonna call you Smith every chance I get. But
Smith, that's basic as fuck.
so, Keegan.
Yes.
You just pull up in your family's like car. They're helping you get set up for the door and stuff. And over walks a, let's say a junior, possibly like a junior or sophomore. You can't tell. Someone in their early, like older than you, but not graduated yet, obviously, because they're there. It's gonna be your RA.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes over to you and he introduces himself. And he says, "Hi there, hey there, hey." And he holds his hand up. He says, "My name's Mike. I'm going to be the RA for this building here. Do you guys need any help getting any of this up? We can get one of the advisors here to help you put some of the stuff in your dorm. Do you know what dorm you're going to be staying in?"
If you could tell me, I can get everything on my own.
Sure. Let me take a look here. Okay, let me just take a look. And he takes a look at your information you got from the school. You're in 302. That's on the 3rd floor. The second one, obviously. Yeah, that's pretty easy. They go from 0 to 6. 3 is the first one's the floor number. Yeah, it's right when you get. Are you taking the elevator? It'll be right on your right when you go in there. The second one down. They start at the elevator. Go 1 and 2.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll be on my way. I've got it.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. I've got it.
All right. Welcome to Cedar Valley. Good to have you.
Yeah, good to have you too.
Okay. So that's the character scene.
Go.
And as you are getting all your stuff up there, he moves on down the line. Let's go over to Chad. And you can see Chad is big. Chad from if you described him before as a big. I feel like we should describe our characters a little bit too. Like Chad is a big dude,
That's
right?
good, yeah, he's a big beefy guy. He's like
Big
6'2".
I
He's
believe
got massive shoulders.
massive shoulders. Might be wearing a backwards cap.
Yeah, angry brow. He
Angry brow.
looks like he's gonna fuck you up.
Well, Michael is not deterred by this angry-looking fellow, and he comes over to you, Chad, and he introduces himself the same way. He's like, "Hi, my name's Michael. I'm the RA of this building. You guys need any help?
Yep.
Need help with? You do
No.
need help? No. No.
I'm pretty good. Room 5. Which floor? Second floor. What floor are we on?
305. Oh, I just talked to someone from your floor actually. 305. Okay, so just take the elevator up. It's pretty far. You might want to take. He kind of points out like a map of the school here. He's got kept here. He's like, okay, so this is you might want to take this elevator here. It'll be the first one on your left. That's 305 for you.
Right. Whatever. See ya.
All right. Nice.
And then he carries on his way. He makes his own way over to his room. Doesn't need your help.
Okay, cool. Good to know. And then he sees again Marisol and her family. Sorry, I'm gonna confuse. Marisol and her family doing the same thing, introducing themselves. Like, hey, I'm Michael. I'm your RA this year or this semester. You guys need any help putting anything up? I can grab someone. We could need any help with like heavy equipment or anything like that.
No, I just need to know the general direction. Like, okay. Actually, here's the thing, Devin. Like, I'm just wondering because I feel like Marcel can like lift up any belongings, but like obviously
I'm assuming like if you're moving into college, there's a lot. That's
yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, we could use a little bit of help just to listen things and bring them there.
Sure.
And I imagine like the only person with me is at the moment is my dad, so that's why like
right.
And since he's wheelchair bound, like may need help like lifting things.
Right. And Michael just starts noticing. He's like, okay, oh yeah, oh absolutely, sure, absolutely. God, sorry. And he looks around for someone. He's like, let me see who's not. You know who's not busy? I'm not busy. I'm not busy right now. We got other people out here introducing people. Hi, my name is Michael again. Let me grab some of this stuff for you.
Thanks a lot.
He grabs some of your. You're welcome. He grabs some of your bags and follows. So we take. I guess we'll just take the elevator. Do you know where your room number is?
Yeah, I think it's room number whatever number it is.
307. Okay, 307. Yeah, just kind of following Chad because we're going to the same elevator here. In this part of the hall. And it's like, just follow me. We'll wait for this guy with all his bags to. We could. You mind if we squeeze in here? Would that be all right?
That is going to be a squeeze with his giant shoulders.
Yeah,
that's an awkward elevator ride.
It's
only
a decently sized elevator. It's like no, it's on.
Okay.
We can wait for the next one if it's going to be a pain in the butt.
Whatever. Come in here. I don't care.
Okay, so we all get in the elevator. Like we said, the elevator gets to the 3rd floor. Chad is like, just remember, yours is right there. Chad.
Yep. All right.
Right there. All right. Have fun or something.
Whatever.
That guy seems like fun.
Oh, I gotta quiet down. Shoot. Sorry. So he follows you guys.
I just made it like after Chad leaves. I just made a comment like, well, that guy seems like a nice guy or whatever.
Yeah.
he sure does. But yeah, okay, so yours is about 2 past him actually. So I'm gonna lead you to 307, and he leads you to a door that sure enough says 307 on it. It's like, okay, you're lucky. We just redid the dorms. Everyone gets their own room this year. My first year here, I had to bunk up with this kid from like Texas or somewhere. He wasn't fun, but no, everyone gets around. So yeah, here's a 307. What do you want to just drop these on the floor, or do you want just on a bed?
I mean, you can just put them there. I'll set it up later.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Nice to meet you. Again, nice to meet you. My name's Michael. I hope you have fun here at Cedar Valley. I hope you learn in Cedar Valley University. I'm new at this. Yeah, I'm gonna go help someone else.
You do that. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And that's it. Okay, so you're all situated up in your rooms. Chad.
I will be more talkative later on. I won't use just one word.
That's fine.
Responses the whole game. Yeah.
Was I in that scene?
You kind of blew me off.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
Chad, here's what I want to ask about because you mentioned it.
Yeah.
A little bit, like as you're going into your room, is your brother with you?
Should he be? Should he go to the same school?
It's up to you.
I don't think so. No, he doesn't.
Okay, so it's just you living in by yourself.
Yeah.
He didn't drop you off.
They look so similar that they could be mistaken for one another. So when he does show up, like people know he's Chad's brother.
He has like a forward-facing cap instead of a backwards cap.
Yeah.
Right.
And he carries around a skateboard, but he can skate. Yeah.
Does anyone else do anything at the moment?
Does anyone want to do anything on your first day?
For context of my character, I struggled in pushing my trunk all the way to 302 on the floor. I'm like a 5'11", like thin kid, not like frail, but you know the kids who just did no sports and
yeah. To think that I don't know, knocked Marisol on the shoulder while walking past her or something. Like I've already been a dick to her just by being around her. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. So
I-
like, yeah. Like even if it was just at the entry, like I just nudged past you, shoved you aside, and didn't apologize. Like,
So okay, let's do this then.
I was just say like if no one else has like a scene plan, like I just like have like one more moment to like just like talk to my dad and say goodbye before like the night's done and he leaves. And like I'm not sure how much of that you want to like act out or whatever because like I don't even have. Hey,
do you want me to be your dad?
It's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't really have like a voice for my. I don't even know like what my dad's name is, but like at this moment we could just call him Dad. So,
Dad Jimenez. Okay, I mean you could just say like you said goodbye to your dad and had a nice dinner with him somewhere.
Yeah, and then like yeah, because like and then like wherever like it's time for him to leave. He drops back off the dorm, like have a little talk and hug and like and he leaves and like he could drive himself because like he's been in wheelchair bound for a long enough that he's been able to like get like a wheelchair accessible car and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you just say bye to him, and he's on his way.
Yeah, and then I imagine like there's like a little bit of a scene like afterwards when she's in her room alone and she's like decorating it, like putting stuff in drawers, like putting like her big poster of like Boys Don't Cry by The Cure, like the single art.
Joy Division. Okay.
Yeah, not Joy Division.
No.
I mean, probably thinks Joy Division is fine, just to like that fucking artwork is played out.
Oh, sure. Okay, so does anyone have any plans for that night? That's my next question.
Get crunk, because Chad is a delinquent who underage drinks.
Good. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So, that night...
Oh, go. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, it's perfect. Please, tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing before I interrupt.
I am laying on a bed with no blanket on it, with my stuff all still unpacked, just already reading a book.
Okay. What you reading? It's not important.
From the Stars.
From the Stars. Okay. Okay, so that night, everyone's settling in, relaxing. Chad, I don't know what you're doing when you're bored, weightlifting or something with like your book bag.
Chin-ups. Chin-ups on the door frame.
Oh no. So that night, like around let's say 10 o'clock that night, you're all settled in, you're relaxing, and we'll do Chad first because as you're doing chin-ups on this door frame, you hear a knock at your door.
All right. And I'm already there, so Chad just jumps down from the door frame. Let's go. Opens the door straight away.
Okay. So you open the door frame, and it's Michael again.
It's you.
Yeah.
What do you want?
It is me. I'm about to tell you. Chill. You notice he's not as like fake friendly anymore. Like he's not trying to suck up anymore. He's more like himself. Like he feel like he's more in his own skin. And he's like, what are you doing tonight?
What does it look like? I was working out
before you
got here.
Oh, okay. Like because you need it. Hey, and he just sort of like pats you on the chest with the back of his hand, like.
And
like, hey, come down to the
Chad's
quad.
too taken aback to even like tell him what for. He just takes it.
Come on down to the quad.
Fine, I guess.
All right, sweet. And you see him go down to Marisol's room. And he does the same thing. He knocks on the door.
And she was just kind of like adjusting things and like maybe playing some music and like whatever. But then like she hears the knock. Like let's see, like
instrument.
No, like she was listening to music, not playing the instrument.
All right, sorry. So
I was it's like, well, now I gotta think of like what album she was playing.
Wish. If we're going with the Cure, Wish. I think is that
Christine and the Queens.
Anyway, so he knocks on your door. Well, you don't know it's him. Someone knocks on your door, I should say.
She was listening to Peep Show by Susie Sue and the Banshees.
Okay. So you're just like a knock, knock, knock. I can't do it against the.
Get up. I get up and go like, yeah.
Hey, hey, it's Michael from before. What do you just checking to see you're still up? But what are you doing tonight?
I was just getting my stuff in place.
Okay, cool. We're having like a little get together down at the quad for I guess the new arrivals. If you wanted to come hang out, we got food. You're not old enough, but again,
Yeah.
What
What do you got?
Huh?
What do you got there?
Oh, right, like hot dogs right now.
No, you know what I mean.
Oh, like drinks. Well, I mean, like a little bit of everything. We got some Jose down there. Like someone brought in some 141
Tequila?
for tequila. Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
I said Jose Cuervos, but okay. But yeah, okay, yeah, it's down at the quad. You can't miss it. It's pretty crazy right now. Not crazy. I mean, it's fun right now. So yeah, you're more than invited.
I'll think about it.
All right, cool. And he goes down and does the same thing to you, Keegan. And
Marisol will wait a bit until like he leaves, and then she'll leave on her own.
okay, so he goes down the hall and he knocks on Keegan's door.
I immediately get up and run to the door and crack it and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Hey, buddy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Settling in okay?
Yeah, I've got everything together.
Okay, cool. We're having a little get together down at the quad if you wanted to show up. It's up to you. Like we're not. It's just just to meet people, your neighbors now, something like that.
Is it gonna be crowded or?
It's a big quad. It's really just the new people and us RAs. So I wouldn't worry. If you're worried about that, it wouldn't be that bad, honestly. Quad's pretty big.
Give me like 20 minutes, and then I'll go down and see what's going on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be down there. We'll be down there like basically all night. You don't got anything to do tomorrow unless you have like a job or something already, which would be impressive. No, yeah, we'll be down there.
Actually.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Okay, sweet.
Closes doors.
Okay. So, I'm assuming Chad just booked it immediately, judging by.
Yeah, like he waited for him to leave and then just fucking like stormed out the door in his face, of course.
Mm-hmm. Right. And left his light on like a dick.
Yep, because he wastes electricity.
He wastes electricity all the goddamn time.
Goddamn.
Yeah, because he's a fuck.
So you all go down to this quad. Are we familiar with the idea of a quad is?
No idea.
So it's your upper thigh, right?
It's the thing that I heard.
Okay, cool. So it's like it's like a communal area in the middle of the school. A lot of people host events. And mine was like a grassy plain, like a grassy like field or park sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
On a hill, but it's fairly. It's like the size of like a city block. For whatever this city is, so it's like not huge. It's like the size of like half of a football field, let's say. And there's like sure enough, there's a bunch of people. They got tables set up. There's like a welcome to Cedar Valley official looking sign on one of them that's been somewhat defaced with sort of graffiti on it that says stuff like Frost Night or something that matter. Like
I was trying to think of like how do we like change the letter to make it sound like a body part or whatever. But like,
I'm trying my hardest. I'm really trying.
Cedar Valley,
Peter Valley. Yeah, it seems pretty like you're surprised to see that like there's this many people hanging out in the middle of the night in the middle of the school clearly with cuffs of something, but I mean it's college, come on. Just in the middle of school, and there's like tables with like food, snacks, like chips, hot dogs, like I said, pizza. Someone ordered pizza, like a bunch of about like eight boxes of pizza for this get together, this shindig. And they all seem to be like a little bit nervous, a little bit hesitant to like talk to each other, except for some of them seem to be getting on and like pulling other people over and like, oh, hey, it's nice to meet you, stuff like that. Michael comes along and he kind of does the same thing to all of you, where he sort of like he notices you guys, sort of like in the middle when he sees you three specifically. It seems he sort of hones in on you, and the first one he's gonna go for is actually gonna be Marisol.
Right. So can I describe like what like I was doing, like what drinks I was getting and stuff first?
Sure.
All right. So like she sees like the food and drinks and stuff. She's not really hungry at the moment because she only ate dinner like not so long ago with her dad.
Right.
So she's gonna get a drink. She's gonna go where the drinks are and she does a little bit of a score over, seeing like if they got squirt first. Did they got squirt?
No, we don't have squirt here.
Do you have any grapefruit soda?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I need. Give me one of those.
Let's just say you have squirt. There's squirt.
It's like, if not, I'm going to go to a vending machine and see if it has squirt.
Okay, you have squirt. You have a squirt.
I got squirt. I pour it in a cup, and then I go where the tequila is and pour some there. I make myself Paloma.
Okay.
And then I just I'm just nursing that drink, and I'm holding it so that I always have my hand over the cup.
Okay.
So that you don't get spiked.
I mean, I didn't want to say it out loud, but that's the idea.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty clever. I never thought of that. So that's real life tips. Continue.
So yeah, he sees you like this, and he sort of makes a beeline to you from. You don't really notice until he's like halfway across the quad. He makes like a beeline to you and comes over to you in particular. Is like, hey, Marisol. Right, sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad you showed up. What's in that cup?
It's
How old are you?
How old are you?
21.
You sure about that?
Yeah, and he pulls out his ID, and sure enough, it says Michael Curtis. His birthday. He's 21 years old at this point. Birthday's July 23rd. He's getting that. What's in there?
Soda.
I mean, why are you covering yourself? I'm fucking with you. Hey, how you enjoying yourself?
I mean, I was about to take a sip, and then you came up and talked to me. So let's.
No, take a sip. By all means, go ahead. No, dude. No one here is gonna care. No one here is gonna care.
Okay, so then I raise my glass and
haven't even shown up yet.
And start drink it, but I'm still eyeing him, like dead on eyeing him.
And he's basically saying no, the cops, the town police basically give us this night to not give a shit. Don't worry about things like that. So yeah, it's I'm glad you showed up. And he's like, hey, the whole point is let's meet people, right? Don't you want to meet your potential classmates? Definitely your roommates or your neighbors. Let's go meet some people. And he finds Keegan and sort of hiding in the corner. There's
I'm just I still have the cup in my mouth, so I'm just like.
And he doesn't grab. He sort of grabs your shoulder and sort of tries to lead you over there.
Okay, if he touches me, I'll be I'll slap his hand away. He's like.
Okay.
Wait, I did that?
No, Michael does.
Michael Curtis, age 21.
Age 21.
Blood type B positive.
AB negative. I didn't think that far ahead. So he goes, "Come on, let's go. I remember this guy. This guy seems like he's not. Let's go talk to him."
Okay, I'll be like, dude.
Yeah,
you're coming on a bit strong. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying. This guy's by himself. I'm trying to get you guys to make friends and shit.
Yeah, and I could have started doing that, but then you come around is okay.
You've been here for 15 minutes.
Yeah, you've been here for 20. So okay, I'll be like, okay, look, okay, I'll play around. I'll play around with you. I'll meet whoever you want me to meet. Just let me just do this at my pace, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So if he's leading me somewhere, I'll follow him while drinking. But he's not touching me.
He's not touching you. That's fair. And he leads you over to Keegan, and he shouts he shouts "Hey, Keegan, Anthony, Keegan, which one was it? I forget."
Keegan.
Keegan.
It's Keegan.
Keegan. Hey, dude. Hey, thanks for showing up. I'm glad you talked to anyone yet? Did you get something to drink? Got something to drink?
No, I got a slice of pizza. No, what's up?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to get people meeting each other. Like, you're gonna be here, hopefully, at least half a year. So
Just a question, Devin. Like, if this is like a meet and greet for like incoming freshmen, why do they have like alcohol just out?
this is not official.
Okay.
This is not an official school sanction. This is after the official school sanction event. That's why the signs are still up.
Ah.
But they have edited it to be okay, this is no longer a school sanctioned event anymore. Again, like you said, like the cops aren't here. The cops know not to come here. Somehow. He says, no, like, hey, you two, those seem kind of off by yourselves. I thought maybe get to know some people, like that guy over there. He's also like another goddamn loner. Like, I can't stand. You're gonna be friends by the like. You gotta make some friends in college. Otherwise, what's the point?
I'm still just drinking and looking at Michael.
That's fine. He snaps his finger and he yells out, "Chad!"
And I'm turned around at the food table, like a mouthful of fucking pizza. And so I turn around and can't speak, and I try and talk, and like food flies out everywhere. So I like put my hand up and go, wait, and like grab a beer and chug the whole beer to wash it down. And then I go talk.
Good.
What?
And Chad, hey, come here. Dude.
Ugh.
I want to introduce you to Caden. Keegan. It's Keegan. Just testing you to make sure you remembered your name. He's what is your major? I forget. Keegan.
Is that Keegan's major?
Oh, this is to Jordan, but library studies,
science,
right? Oh,
library.
Something that involves a lot of reading.
Analytical science.
Analytical science. Okay.
I just came up with that off the cuff. I forgot if we said it.
I don't think that's actually a thing, but okay.
It actually fucking is.
Oh, really?
I've been talking to somebody.
Is that like that's sociology stuff?
That's sociology stuff. That's stuff that I almost did. Analytical science. I read a lot of things, and then I use that to find the future. Hey, what's going on?
There's a Isaac Asimov book about that, but
yes, there is.
Foundation. But basically, he's obviously kind of awkwardly, forcibly trying to get you three to meet and talk to each other to the point where it's like Mariner's obviously like looking at him strangely, which she should be at this point because I'm playing this bad. But
I think you're doing sick, man.
But he gets Chad, and Chad, do you go over there to see what's up?
All right, Chad, so it's Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Like that's all I think of these two.
Your neighbors Tweedledee and Tweedledum, also known as Keegan and Marisol. Yeah. I'm just trying to hey, why don't you tell us about yourselves? Just let us know about what's up with you. What's your majors? What's up?
Also throughout all this, I haven't stopped drinking from the.
That's actually perfect. So yeah,
I guess a silence falls between the three, like a natural silence.
Well, I guess I'll start and pick the next person. Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a history major.
Jesus Christ.
Focus on. Give me a second, because I'm about to lie on my ass. My focus is probably going to be on the Enlightenment era, because I know fuck all about that in real life. I've been an RA here for about a year, since my sophomore year, assistant RA, and I love it here. It's a great school. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We got just way better restaurants than a college town deserves. Holy crap, you're going to love it. What about you, Keegan?
I'm doing analytical science. So Enlightenment era, is that what is that, the 18th century?
Yeah, 18th century.
I mean, what are you into? The West Asian portion of it, or the Southern Asian portion of it?
Well, Neither, actually. More the North.
Okay, and now like this is when the moment that Marcel actually does speak up. It's like, oh, so you're only interested in white people history?
No, it's just I'm really into Norse history. It comes with my family, right? Like most of my last what was my last name again? Curtis.
It's like Curtis, so that doesn't sound like Swedish or anything.
Yeah, Curtis is my father's name, but like everyone on my mother's side is Norse, as you might not be able to tell because I got my dad's hair, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm super interested in that part of my background.
Oh, okay. So like the French Revolution.
That's not Norse, but sure, that factors in definitely.
And then I just look at him just dumbfounded because I fucked it up and I have nothing else to say, but I keep staring at him right in the eyes.
Am I cutting out?
No, it was probably me.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, it was for a second there. I didn't hear anything, Jordan. I can now, yeah.
I just look at him right in the face and just realize that I fucked up, and I just say, "Oh yeah, you're right," and then I just bring up my phone and look at it.
Like you don't get the fucking like music notes appear above your head.
It's like, yeah, cool. Like that's, I mean, it goes like sociology stuff goes right along with my field, right? Like I can, oh, dude, nice to meet you, Keegan. Nice to meet you.
Marcel says underneath the cup, like, you guys should fuck. No one else can hear that. No one else heard that. She just said that to herself.
Okay. What about you? You've been
It's funny.
saying something, if not to us. What's your deal, Marisol? Marisol?
What do you mean by deal?
Your major, like, tell us about yourself. Like, what are you into? Like, what you come to college for?
It's like, I'm an art major.
Art major, cool. Like, what do you want to do with that? Like, graphic design, or?
I don't know, just like a lot of like visual media, you know, like sketching, painting. See where that takes me.
Mm-hmm. He seems unimpressed.
Really?
Like he sort of like, okay. He turns over to Keegan and says, what about you? Like, sorry, I'm gonna skip you, Chad, for a second.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, he's like just
whatever.
He's distracted. He's like staring at his shoes or some shit.
So what about you, Keegan? What's your plan with this field? Like, what are your plans after college with this? Like, what do you want to do with it?
Yeah, she says to herself, oh, so that's the interesting stuff.
He's a history major. Leave him alone.
And Keegan's an analytical science major. Oh boy, numbers. This isn't in characters.
It's not number. Well, it is kind of numbers.
It's kind of numbers, Jordan.
Yeah, it's kind of numbers.
Anyway,
not just
what do you plan to do with What do you plan to do with that?
I can either after I get my degree, I can go perform. You know, I can go work at a company in marketing, or I can go do case studies or do studies on things with those type of people.
Yeah, this is the actual cadence that Keegan's saying this, right?
Yes. I'm trying to play my character. I thought I was doing good.
I'm not. It's like I thought, that's fine. I don't know if you're actually trying to make the sound kind of boring, or you're just reading off of something.
I'm so sorry, Leo. This is the 4 hours in a Persona game where you don't get to play.
That's okay.
But I'm gonna shorten it.
I'm happy to listen in. Like, this is fun to listen to.
So no, but what do you want to do? If you had a choice, what would you want to do after college?
After college, I would want to take my degree, and I would go use it for something that helps the world. That's
nice and vague. What about you, Chad?
What about it?
You're listening, right? Like, you're not.
I guess.
You're not yet. Like, what's your major?
I don't know. Like, sport? What's it matter to you?
I'm just trying to start a conversation, bro.
All right. Well, sport. That's all you need.
What kind of major is sport? You don't get a degree. You don't get a degree in baseball. That's not how that do. You play baseball to get a degree. What are you doing?
I mean, I could go work.
I'm doing
Devin also like.
sport ball.
Here's the point to this.
Alright, fine. I'm in IT, okay?
Oh. And he sort of blinks and he's like, huh. Would have lost that bet. What, Zach?
I was gonna say, like, at this point, I think I want to add a new trait now to Marisol.
What?
And it's like, I don't know how to specifically word it, but just like, you know, some kind of snarker, because that's happened at this point now.
Snarker.
I mean, like, I don't want to be like overly jerky about it, but like, if someone's being kind of obnoxious, she's gonna like make a comment about it. As
that's
happened so far.
It's like,
I'll just put snarky for now.
That's fine. So and he's still talking to Chad,
and that could be marked, right? Because I've been playing that.
Yes. Yeah, I should start marking stuff here. Vulgar and brash, I think, works for Chad. Yeah. So far.
I was thinking maybe like defensive as well. Like he's just super fucking like always.
I like that. That's a good one so far, actually. Yeah, defensive. I'm gonna put that on your sheet.
Cool.
Again, these can change like whatever the fuck I feel like, so whatever. So and he looks at you, Chad. He's like, IT, yeah, that's interesting. What kind of IT? What do you want to do with IT? Like, what do you want to do with it?
Why do you care? Doesn't matter.
It matters. It's gonna matter to you in hopefully like 4 years if you graduate. When you graduate, sorry, if you graduate.
All that matters is that I get fucking money when I get a job. I want to live the rest of my life. Is that too crazy?
And he sort of looks down. He sort of looks down like he's considering it. It's sort of wistfully and says, "No, I guess not."
Marisol's just thinking to herself, like, something about this guy has gotten them to spill everything out.
Yeah.
I don't even give a shit.
So defensive that I'm like digging myself into a hole.
And you see him kind of like look you guys over once again. He's like, so yeah, I mean, okay, just trying to open up introductions. Thought you guys might want to maybe talk amongst yourselves or find some other people at this get together. Like, meet someone. Christ, you're only 18 once. None of us are 18 right now. I haven't been 18 for 9 years. And it shows. But it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, shoot, get together and meet some people. Like, that's the whole thing here. Like, meet some friends. Like, see who's hanging out with. Like, see if you don't join a frat because that's overrated. But like, go do something. Just to, I mean, he's not like making you do it. He's just sort of like, yeah, he's being more friendly about it than I'm being right now. He's like, yeah, have a blast, eat some food.
Well, what I want is more pizza.
It's right over there, dude.
I'm gonna go grab some.
It's right over there, dude.
The drink.
Chad walks off.
It's similarly right over there, Marisol. Enjoy yourself. It's on us.
Like at this point, like, is like Mike leaving us, or is we leaving Mike?
Mike's trying to leave you.
Yeah, it's like once he starts walking away, I'll like loudly shout, "Yeah, bye, Mike."
He sort of like half-hearted, like puts a hand up as if to wave as he's walking away, and you find him talking to another crowd.
I don't even like look at him when I say that.
Okay.
I can picture what you mean. Just, bye, Mike. Be gone.
And Keegan, how has this experience left you? What are you doing? You're in a large group of people on a very big park full of like people and alcohol. Now you're finding out, and food. You gonna get something to drink? Gonna get something to eat? Anything?
Who are you talking to?
Keegan.
Keegan. I'm gonna
Chad and Marisol fucked off.
I'm gonna go get another piece of pizza. I don't.
Okay, so you're following Chad.
Drinking tonight.
Okay. Do you drink normally? I mean, you're 18, but like, have you had experience? Like, are you like ever out and about with your friends in high school being a troublemaker?
No, I don't need to complicate things with that.
Okay. Well, so you're just gonna go get some pizza.
And I took the last slice of his favorite pizza. Now I've been a dickhead to you as well.
Okay. Now it's time to roll for initiative. No. Keegan pulls out a fucking like stun rod. Chad just has the pizza. The pizza box. Okay, so
the Jack Daniels bottle.
It just breaks a bottle. Then the cops
fucking
do show
glass
up.
wanker.
Then the
Why
cops
not?
do show up.
Yeah.
But now he's like, okay, so you guys all go your separate ways, and you just does anything else happen at this quad party that you want to talk about? Anything you think would happen?
I see that Chad grabbed the last piece of pizza that I enjoy, and then I just look down at my plate, just disappointed and wondering, and just looking out into the crowd, wondering
All the
what
other
to do.
pizza has pineapple on it.
Yeah. And when Chad notices, he scoffs and says sucker. Like he's not even doing it accidentally. He is getting a kick that Keegan doesn't get any pizza.
What a dick.
I know, right? Fuck, Chad, come on.
Okay, I hope that makes you happy.
And he scuffs it down loudly just to rub it in.
And then I mean, you got it first. I hope you enjoy it. Like I
fucking
don't
did, that's
deserve
for
that.
sure.
And then I just walk.
Now I feel bad.
This is the character
I'm
you
really
chose.
sorry.
The character you will change shortly.
Why did I choose this?
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
walked-
Keegan. Leo is sorry to Keegan.
No. Leo is okay. And then I just walk 10 feet farther away, and then just continue to just look at my phone.
Yeah. Good plan.
So,
Oh,
does anyone else have anything they wanted to do at this party thing as a character scene?
I take a glance and see how many people are there, and if there's any that I would know from my hometown. I wouldn't think so, but I'm just gonna invent this part of my character now. I only live like 150 miles away from here. And I just nervously just look, oh god, please don't let there be anyone. Please don't let there be anyone. Fuck. It's Jessica.
Jessica, of course it's Jessica.
I'm not romantic with her anyway, but it's one of those things just like, I've known her since 7th grade. She sees me looking at her, and she runs towards me. Fucking, Keegan, how you doing? Like, I'm doing fine. I got my room together. I'm ready for school.
But you're just trying to have none of this conversation right now.
I just have no emotional
investment
enthusiasm for this. I kind of wish it didn't happen, but then I just say, hey, I'm feeling a little bit sick. I'm gonna get out of here. And then she says, oh, okay, we'll have to talk later. Bye. She walks away like 30 feet the other way. I just hide behind a crowd so she doesn't see me.
Okay.
So that's where I am. I don't know, I'm fucking role-playing shit. I don't know, trying to give you something to work with, Devin.
Give me just 1 second.
Alright.
You just did the whole scene.
Yeah, no, you're good. Vamp, just 1 second.
Vamp.
He was voiced by Phil Lamar.
I got some alcohol just because Devin was like,
Whoa!
oh, I thought he said that we were drinking during this, and I was like, all right, I'll get it while I'm getting tea.
Yeah, Jack and what?
Jack and this bottle of butterscotch schnapps that will never end.
Shit, man.
I had some alcohol, and then my brother left me alcohol when he left, and now I'm just that guy with a bottle of absinthe.
I got a collection.
And you could, I don't know, you could use that to clean like some paint off or whatever.
Okay, and that's what you do. You drink and just sort of wallflower the whole night. Except there's no walls because you're in a field, but at that point.
Field flowers. I mean, those are just called flowers.
You're just a flower.
Also, proof that I have 3 bottles of bourbon.
God damn it!
I have 3 bottles of bourbon down here.
Just keep the shit in your room.
Please don't record that.
No, I mean, I have the
Put it away. Put it away.
I have a kitchen.
Put it away.
I'm putting it away.
That's like, how many bottles are you holding now? 5?
Don't want Zach to get in trouble for having something like that. I'm not sure how that works.
This ain't gonna get fucking monetized.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh, it'll get monetized, shush. Yeah, I have the entire basement, so
Not if I play something copyright right now.
So, Does anyone else have any interesting plans?
For Marisol, not really. She's gonna get another drink and like maybe get like some chips or something just to like munch on. And like she's not gonna wallflower, but she'll just find like a nice spot where she just relax and like look at her phone, like check Twitter, check the gram.
Not try to interact with anyone. I just sort of like, free drinks.
Yeah, I mean she's not.
Oh, sorry, you go. Sorry.
She's not like. I mean, she's not like actively seeking people, but she's not trying to like stay away from people. It's just to like just relax and like I feel like that was enough. So that was enough talking for one night.
My social meter is filled right now. I don't need anything else. This sim doesn't need nothing else tonight. I just gotta accept alcohol. So okay, and Chad is gonna be a dick. How is he gonna be a dick?
So Chad, he's finished eating his pizza. He's eyed off like the group of jocks and the people who look popular, and so he's gone off and he's just off trying to mingle with them. He's oblivious to the fact that they don't care for him, but he's just gonna go off and have a chat. So he's trying to make friends, but just not ones that are in our party.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. And did you want to play anything up like that, or is that going to be it for that scene?
Nah, he's just off. He's off with fucking cheerleaders or whatever's in college.
They have cheerleaders in college. That works. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So the rest of the night, you guys stay there for about another say half an hour, and all around the same time, you start to get not a headache as much as just almost you just kind of imagine if you imagine because you've all tasted alcohol before, that I guess at this point imagine Chad is a fucking rager back in high school, like Marisol knows how to make tequila and grapefruit soda stuff, so she's all this stuff, so kind of how it hits you, but you start to get not drunk dizzy but dizzy, and you start
Marisol's actually gonna kind of freak out then. It's she thought I was I had my cup. I had my cup the whole time.
Right. So
I'm thinking it's food poisoning from the pizza.
Yeah, you're all sort of starting to worry about that. It's I'll just probably they'll think at the same time I'm just gonna turn in for the night, right? After a certain point,
Keegan thinks it might be an allergy to Jessica.
Yeah.
No, Keegan just starts to feel like he made himself sick for lying to Jessica.
Okay.
So you also
I'm sorry the the most I'm sorry the most serious traumatic thing it's my character's fear. Well, I'm not sure how exactly I'm not sure how exactly I need to do that in the silly game we're doing.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think it's suitable.
But again,
you also I want to be respectful about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying because I'm trying to think what would a woman do at this moment, and that's shitty. It's I feel like Marisol just find it's a group of girls who are talking to her, talking amongst themselves, and be and just approach them and be hey, I kind of feel I don't feel good right now, and I'm kind of worried. Can you guys just help me get back to my room for the night?
And oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the tone they would have.
No,
good, responsible.
No, yeah, and then they're absolutely oh yeah, if you're not feeling good, if you think it's something weird, we're gonna take you back to your room, make sure you're safe, make sure you get back to bed, okay? Chad, are you worried about anything, or are you just gonna call it a night because you can't walk straight that good?
So I'm just gonna try and play it off. Might just slink my way out, blame it on the pizza, and just sleep and not worry about it too much.
Okay, and Keegan, you're also starting to feel again. It's not something you can just sort of brush off. It's it's starting to get hard to walk too.
Okay.
After a certain point,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep your balance.
All right. Can I not make it home? Can I just go
no
pass out on a bench?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to skate to your bed for this part. I'm sorry to railroad the part.
Nah, man.
And Keegan, the same thing. You're just gonna go head back home and just start to get dizzy. Just starting to get nervous too, just because there's a bunch of people around. Maybe I'm not sure how social phobias he has or.
I immediately just lay on my bed, still.
Devin, like, I kind of feel like now I actually do have to like later put that content warning for this later.
Oh, sure.
Wait, is there a thing?
Just because my
implication that this is a thing that happens. Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
It's discussed if not actually happens, but just make sure like they know like no one gets roofied. It's just a thing that they talk about. But yeah, so you all sort of like you just sort of find your way back to your beds, like not as a group. I was gonna have that be a thing, but if Marisol's being escorted by, it's like you just all make your way back and like all sort of pass out around. Let's say.
I mean, Marisol, like whoever is like this group of girls, like it is like they could be characters later if not. And I just thank them and like tell them my name, whatever.
We'll see. I'll add them to my NPC notes real quick. Hold on. Actually, let me do that right now. And while I'm doing that, let me describe what happens.
Girls that Marisol approached because she thought she might be rookie.
That helped. Marisol, make it home. Social link? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. So yeah, you all make it back to your beds, and you all just almost immediately like pass out. Right? Like not, or just fall asleep. Like you're
like not even like changing your clothes or anything. Just like fall on the bed.
Just fall on the bed and out. Like you don't even have like to stay. You're just like you need to get to your bed. It's that kind of tired. Like I'll deal with this tomorrow. Kind of tired.
Yeah.
And you all wake up in the same room. And it is not a classroom or a dorm room or anything like that. It is another bar.
All right.
This is what we agreed on, Mike, Zach.
Yeah.
Do we wake up like on the seats in a bar?
Yeah,
like,
it's like
am
you
I
sort
on
of
a
like
bar
how
stool?
like when you're like tired.
Can
you're
I
like
immediately grab another drink?
You can try.
Now I know what time to.
Yeah.
The drinks are behind. Yeah, you do. The drinks are behind the bar with the bartender.
Yeah,
would be.
Chad assumes he's dreaming, so he just tries to go and just take a drink.
And you all sort of like wake up and you're kind of groggy and you're looking around and you see the other two people there that you just met tonight, right? So you don't know that much. You just know you're all wake up. You're kind of like, what the fuck? And Chad wants a drink, so I imagine he's gonna get the attention of the barkeep behind the bar.
Yep.
And he's got his back to you, and he's wearing a bright blue outfit.
All right, so I raise my hand and I'm like,
Nordic blonde hair, almost pale white blonde hair, cut to like the bottom, like the top of your neck almost.
Okay.
And he's wearing a hat. He's wearing a blue hat as well, almost like a hotel person's hat, like a
hotel person, bellhop.
Bellhop, thank you. A bellhop's hat, and it's very also bright blue with like lighter blue outlines.
Cool. All right, so I've grabbed his attention. Like, is he gonna give me a drink?
How do you grab his attention?
Oi!
And he's sitting there, and he's sort of like, he's almost like looking through his shelf or something, and he puts one down, and he mixes something almost for himself, it looks like. And you see him like shake the tumbler like this, and he seems to be paying you no mind.
Yeah. So I try again. Hey! You? Still nothing. Shall I attempt to, like...
Well, there is something...
knock on the table or some shit?
You can keep doing it. As you're doing this, he pulls another... and fills it in the tumbler as well, and shakes that up too. And pours three glasses, and every glass is a different color when he pours it, somehow.
Okay. Cool.
And I imagine you're like, hey.
Fancy.
Hey, dude. Again.
Yeah.
And he turns around and...
calling him one more time. Yeah.
He turns around again, and it's Michael.
With you again?
With the hair and stuff. Like, what? Michael did not have like white hair earlier.
He didn't, but it's the same face.
All right.
It is the exact same face.
Just a question, though. Like, what's like what's my character like thinking at the moment? Is she thinking that like this is like a dream, or is she thinking like this is like something that's happened after the events? Like she thinks she woke up in another bar.
I guess that's on her, right? Like
because like I don't know, like is she just gonna roll with this like it's a dream, or is she gonna be scared that she woke up in a bar?
I would imagine you're rolling if it's a thing like you're in a dream and you kind of just like go with it, like you're not thinking about anything else that happened in the waking world type deal. It'd be more like that.
Okay.
Like it's like it doesn't feel weird that you're here. Keegan, you don't feel out of place either. Like it's just sort of like, okay, yeah, this is where I chose to be, sure. With these two people I just met, and they don't seem like strangers. They just seem not necessarily strangers. Like they do seem like you've known them now, not necessarily like have any affection or memories with. Just oh, I know who they are, but like way longer than you've actually known them, which is kind of weird. But he turned Michael to a different colored dress. I'm sorry for the delay.
Some shit's happening. You kind of started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
What was the last thing you heard?
We didn't hear anything you said.
Okay, Michael turns to you all three, sitting at the bar there, and hands you all one of the glasses. And he's got a very like polite smile on his face. He says, "I apologize for the delay." He says, "Please, compliments of the house."
Chad doesn't question it.
Of course not.
I'm gonna get a soda. I think I drank something and it's not doing great for me right now. Can I just get like a?
No, you don't. You're not even thinking that actually. Like it's not even in your head. Like you don't feel like again. It just feels like you found you wanted to be here. Like you chose to be here. Almost like this is like you just took a nap at the bar and you woke up. And, okay, yeah, I'm back at the bar. Like I wanted to go here. Like you're not sick. You're not dizzy. None of you were sick or dizzy or anything like that. Like you're fine. It's just like this feels natural.
Yeah, so like I actually do feel kind of like calm and relaxed.
The aesthetics of the bar are kind of strange. There's a lot of blue in the bar.
All right, now that you said, I'll post the music.
There you go.
So I'm just taking like I'm relaxed and like this place seems kind of cool. Like I'm not correlating as this being like something that followed from like the events of the last night.
Right.
It's like this is a familiar, comfortable place. So yeah, I guess I'll take the drink. I was gonna say like Kara the dog, but if I'm not thinking that, then like no, I'm just drinking it.
No, it's just you're at a bar. You're at a bar and it's like, here's a drink. Like it just feels like that. It's like okay, sure. I mean, imagine like what if the bartender, like if you were in real life, you were at the bar and the bartender handed you a random drink, like compliments of the house. Like what would you do? Like inspect it? Like is this gin? Is there gin in here? I hate gin. Like or would you be just like okay, sure, what the hell?
I mean, just for the sake of this and to make the have some levity. That's kind of like the fear earlier. I was like, I'll go along with it.
Oh.
I just look at the bartender right in the eyes, and I just go, oh, I guess. And then I take a sip.
Okay. Chad, you down it at one?
Yeah. You know me.
Jordan, I'm sorry, Keegan. As you take a sip, and I guess Chad, as you take a sip too, it doesn't taste super alcoholic. Like you can't really taste like that. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't taste like alcohol.
Yeah. So Chad's like, this shit's weak.
It tastes really good though.
Yeah.
Like it's not getting you lit,
fruity,
but it's
gully drink. What is this?
Sure.
Kind of shit that Jordan actually drinks.
It tastes like a Cosmo.
What is this that you gave me? I asked that to the barkeep. Can I do that or?
Sure. You can ask him. And again, he sort of like politely smiles and he sort of bows a little bit. He's like I said, compliments of the house. Drinks tailored to each of you per your request. And again, Marisol, you take a sip too. It tastes like your favorite drink. Like it tastes like that grapefruit stuff you love or whatever your favorite drink is.
I mean, that's not my favorite drink. That's just the drink I get all the time.
Right.
I've had to give it'd be something like more fancy that I don't always get, like maybe like a margarita or a matador.
Yeah, like it tastes like something like that. But like again, like it doesn't have the alcoholic sort of bitter. It just tastes better than that almost. Like the constituent parts are there. It just tastes like that taste to it.
No burn.
Not really a burn. Not really like a bitter aftertaste or anything like that. Like gin has or vodka has. Like it just tastes. And like again, like Chad, it's not alcohol, but it still tastes good to you. I can't stress that enough.
No,
You
I
like
get, okay. I might make it like it's a mojito, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
This
mojitos
is
are
weak as
great.
shit, but I'm still liking it. Yeah.
You don't know how to make mojitos.
No, I mean this mojito.
that's
Mojitos are
right.
fucking
Okay.
great.
Mojitos are wonderful.
Yeah. Man.
And he says something like, "Is like, please, if you wouldn't mind, the owner would actually like to speak with you for a moment."
All right. Who's the owner?
If you'd follow me. And he sort of
Chad
like
follows.
he sort of exit behind the bar and like
Chad's
goes
up
to
for more free
the
drinks, so.
the stairs behind the bar and like points. It goes like to a section of the bar and there's some stairs. He sort of waits there and to the stairs. I want to say like after you.
All right. Chad obliges.
I guess the phone's like, yeah, okay, well, might as well compliment his his mixes. And then like I do like a little like grab the edges of my jacket and like you know what I'm doing. I'm doing like the hand motion thing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, like the curtsy.
No, not curtsy, but just like like adjust the jacket. Like it's,
Yeah.
Right.
I know what you mean.
And
it was
he
good. Does it have a name? Sorry, I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, he sort of chuckles when you say, "Does it have a name?" And follows you guys up the stairs. And up the stairs, there is a VIP room almost to this night bar. Yeah, and sort of like in the back, like there's a cushioned sofa almost. You know what a VIP room. Everyone's been to a VIP room, right?
Yeah. We all
or at least seen it on like fucking
I have actually
The
been to a
Wire or
VIP
something.
room.
like I've seen like Jackie Chan like shoot or fight people through one.
Yes. So sitting in the cushioned back seat there is a short man with skinny limbs and a big head and bulbous eyes and a very long pointed nose, and he seems to be and he's sort of looking down at you like this. And like looking at the table like this.
Okay.
And once you here Zach, can you give us a reference picture? You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll find a picture of him.
Thank you. Do I want to do the old voice or the new one?
Old voice, because it's more fun.
It is more fun.
Okay.
And as the three of you sit down at your seats in this VIP booth, he looks up at you with his big eyes, and they're just like basically a dot of a pupil, right? And that's all there is to them. And he smiles from behind his hands, and he says, "So, were the drinks to your liking?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was very good. Thank you.
Fonz is the one that prepared them, and he points at Michael, who bows again.
Since when were you Fonz? Like that's Chad saying.
Alphonse, actually. Since I've been here. Okay, Zach put a picture of this guy in the chat there, if you could see it from Google Hangouts. I could also screen share it real quick.
And a link to the song that's been playing this whole time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've had that going this entire
So,
time.
if you can click on my screen, I'm not sure if that's a thing for you, Leo.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
That's who's talking to you right now.
He looks pretty ominous.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yep.
Okay. And he says, "I'm glad." And he says, like, and Alphonse says, "I'm glad the drinks were to your liking." And then this guy, the guy with the big nose behind the table says, "Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. Pleased to meet your acquaintance." And he looks at you and says, don't know what to call you yet. Usually I have a name for this."
And like Marcel's like, well, my name's Marcel.
"Yes, and you're Keegan." "This I know." I'm trying, and he's sitting there thinking, I guess it doesn't matter. You'll make a name for yourselves soon enough.
Nice, Devin.
See what I did there? Um, this town is this school.
Cedar Valley is what you said?
Cedar Valley, yeah.
Cedar Valley? Like,
yes. There's something here. And he starts to think about it. I don't know what it is. I've never encountered it before. I was wondering, perhaps in recompense for the drinks, if you would help me find out what's going on in Cedar Valley.
Well, it's not a free drink then, is it? But sure.
Yeah, like Alphonse here said it was on the house. But besides that, like what do you mean help you? Like what do we have to do? What do you want us to do?
Do you want us to go out and look, or what? I don't know if I can help you the way you think I can.
I think you'll do marvelously. I just need for you all to keep an eye out and do whatever it is you want.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah. Yes. And he sort of chuckles. I can't do Igor's chuckle. I can't do Igor's chuckle to save it my life. Have I said my name's Igor yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
you did. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That was out of character.
That was out of character.
He says in character. I mean, you've already been given the means to take what you want from this college. I just ask that you
drink?
I mean, it could be a number of things. You've all studied hard, gotten here by your own 2 feet. I just ask that if you could keep an eye out for anything unusual, it might be in your best interests. And let me phrase it like this, perhaps. I can't do an Igor to save my life. I'm trying to think of how he actually talks.
You just get it's like Mr. Burns, but you don't want to.
Not the voice, but his like way of talking. Like,
oh, okay.
Like his like mysterious ass way of talking. But he's like it would behoove you as well, as I'm sure you'll find out in the coming weeks before. What's the first week of school actually called? God damn it. You know, like, because you move in and then, like, there's a couple weeks.
Yeah, week.
Yeah.
Do you guys call it
week,
orientation week?
Before orientation, sure. I'm sure you'll find out before orientation begins. Anyway. That's it. If you could just keep that in mind, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that was no, I like that. Cool scene.
And if you ever do need another drink, just know the Velvet Room is always open. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll have someone here.
Okay, if I find anything, I'll let you know. Okay?
Okay.
I guess I'll keep that in mind.
No, actually, he says, "Oh, if you find anything, I'll know." But thank you, just the same.
Is it okay if I go back to my room now? It's weird doing this when
you can talk, because the protagonist doesn't talk at this part.
Yeah, it's like just 2 dialogue choices that don't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it okay if I go back to my room for the night now?
Oh, of course. I'm done. I said my piece. Thank you for hearing me out, and thank you for complimenting Alphonse's drinks. He is truly one of a kind.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'll give you guys a good Yelp rating.
Alphonse giggles. That's a chuckle. That's a chuckle, not a giggle. Anyways, it's like, Alphonse, if you would see our guests at the door, they seem like they're ready to get back in their beds for the night. And Alphonse is like, certainly, certainly, master. And sort of ushers you back downstairs. And he's like, this way, please. And I'm assuming you follow him. If not, speak your piece. And leads you to the front door. And as each of you walk out the front door, you wake up.
Just like when I'm about to cross the threshold, I'm just like, sorry, so you're gonna call us an Uber? That's when I wake up.
Yeah.
It's like, well, as you're looking back, talking about an Uber, as you turn back towards like the street you're thinking like out to, you're hit with a blinding flash of light, and you wake up.
This is why I don't fucking drink. This is what happens.
Really?
That's my character saying that.
Like every time.
This is what they fucking said happens.
So you wake up, and it's about like 6 in the morning. So you've gotten like 7 in the morning even. So you've gotten a decent amount of sleep. You're groggy, but not from like you're not hungover or like anything like that. Even like the drinks you seem to have taken before, you're not feeling any of that anymore. Like the real life drinks, you seem to be fine from those.
So we don't got like a hangover or anything.
You're not hungover, nothing.
Okay, and Marcel's just checking, like she woke up in her clothes, right? And it's like
Yes.
it doesn't look like her clothes are taken off or anything.
No.
Okay. And then she's just like, okay, and like, I guess she's just gonna like dust herself off, maybe change just so like she's ready for the next day. But even if she doesn't feel like she's hungover or has a headache or anything, she's still gonna like try and get some water just to drink that and freshen up.
But
you have a bathroom to yourself, so I'm trying to think. No, you wouldn't.
Not gonna drink tap water.
No,
Fair enough.
not in college. No.
Sure, that's fair.
There'd be a communal one.
So let's say you go down to the vending machines on the first floor, or on the third floor even. There are vending machines on the third floor for you to go to. Chad, you wake up.
Yeah. I don't question that I'm still in my clothes. Like
This is another night for Chad. Another night for Chad.
Used to it. Whatever. Might go do like a morning run or some shit.
Okay. So you're gonna go do.
I go get water.
You all go get. Okay, so you're going out to the vending machine right out there, right, to get some Aquafina or Dasani. I hope they have Aquafina, not Dasani. I'm that snob. So, Chad, can I say you go out and get a Gatorade to get ready for your morning run out in the vending machine? So
Yeah,
Like,
fuck yeah, I get a
give you an
Gatorade.
excuse to all like run into each other.
Yeah. No, that's good.
So you all three like silently sort of like find your way here to the vending machines, almost at the same time, and you all recognize each other both from last night and from the dream you all seem to have shared.
Mm.
And who's gonna say something first, if anything?
I'll do it. Like, I guess, like, I meet, Chad by the vending machine.
Yeah.
And like we're all just kind of around the same area, I guess.
Yeah.
So I get the bottle about to open it, and it's like, I see like the rest of it. Just like, it's Chad and Keegan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Keegan.
And you
Marcel.
all right.
Like, and I'm not even thinking about the dream, because like, for all she knows, she doesn't know that she doesn't know that the other two had the dream too.
She doesn't. No, none of you know that, because that's how dreams do.
She's only thinking about like what happened, like meeting them last night.
Right.
So it's just like, so what the fuck was the deal with that Michael guy?
I think he just really wanted us to make friends. Like, I think that he gets graded on how well we do.
I mean, yeah, like, well, does he? I was thinking, like, does he want us to make friends, or did he want to make friends?
Well, he can do that from a distance. He's getting annoying.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, I don't want to give that guy too much shit, but like, it felt like kind of using his position to make things happen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So. Still not my business. I'll socialize when I want to socialize.
Yeah, you're making that apparent.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying whatever you think I'm saying.
I get my water and try and like back away, being like, "Oh yeah, that was a good conversation. I'm trying to get out of this," but without
I feel like
being
honestly,
direct.
honestly,
Okay.
just speaking for myself, I feel like that guy's kind of a dick. You know, like
Okay.
at least to me. Like
As you're
what the
having
fuck?
this conversation,
I talk about art and shit, and like he's a history major.
you
It's like we can
hear
talk about art and history, and he just like blows me off.
Yeah.
as you're having this conversation, you hear a tire squealing outside as if they're breaking into something, and then a large crash.
Oh fuck.
Ah,
That's.
that wasn't my
Wonder what
character.
that was.
I just go, "Oh no." Then I look out the window.
I don't think I need to comment on it, but like if I do, just like the fuck or shit or it's just like
Yeah.
I heard a car crash.
Right.
Now I'm like startled.
Right. You don't see anything. The window's not facing the road, so you would either have to break into someone's rooms or go down to the first floor.
You reckon we should check that out?
It's and this is where I was like it's none of our business, but and elected helpfulness. I wrote that on my sheet.
Yes, you did.
Like,
As you're having this conversation too, other people are trying to like peek their heads out the door and say, "What was that?" And like some of them are kind of like sort of murmuring to each other, like, "Oh, do you know anything? Is that a car?" Like, some of them are actually leaving their dorms to actually go down and investigate.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this, and so Chad joins them, makes his way down
okay,
to
I'm just
investigate.
like, okay, I'll better make sure no one's hurt and that fucker doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
Keegan, what are you doing?
Make
me force you to go down to this thing.
I go down. I go down just to see what happened, what actually happened.
Okay. So just
whispering, "Please don't be a car wreck. Please don't be an explosion. Please don't be a car wreck. Please don't be an explosion."
Okay.
Yeah.
So by virtue of the fact that you all kind of decided to go down like around the same time, you do sort of go down as a group.
Yeah.
Busy, so you kind of go down the stairs that aren't super crowded. It's only three floors, so it doesn't take you that long. Keegan, I have good news for you.
Yes.
It's not an explosion.
Car wreck?
Define well. It's the wreck implies that the car is like hitting something that it hurt the car.
Oh
shit! The car's fine. There's a small dent on the car and some blood stains.
Okay,
on
like
the
at
car.
this point, like Mars was like, I can't look. Like
right.
Like as soon as like
So
she gets like a glimpse of like the cars, I'm just like, nope.
He gets a glimpse of the blood in the car and just like turns back. Is like, no way. Here's what the rest of you see. This car, the driver is kind of like woozily like, not from like alcohol or anything, just like I just hit something. I got an accident. I'm sort of woozily getting out of the car to check on to see what he hit, and in front of the car is the somewhat broken form of a young girl, not young, a young woman, someone your age. Her legs are bent all the wrong ways. Her head is smacked the pavement, but not enough to like crack it over or anything. Just enough that there is some blood on her head now too.
Like I'm gonna
all scuffed up.
I can't deal with this because you know exactly why I can't deal with this. But I'm gonna
I know why.
I'm gonna find Keegan and just like grab him and be like, call 911. Call 911 right now. Try and help them. And then I'm just gonna bolt off.
Okay.
And then I'm getting out of here.
Standing there, he's shocked.
Chad's standing there. Yeah. It looks. I mean, just from you see aside this real quick, it looks like this car just hit this girl. And the guy gets out of the car. Is like, oh my god, I didn't see her. She was trying to cross. And oh my fucking. And he's just losing his shit, right? Like he can't believe. Like he's sitting there like checking up on her, and people are pushing away. Like, no, we'll get it. The RAs are coming out. Michael, you notice, is not there for obvious reasons, but the actual RAs are coming out and trying to like see if they can do anything. Someone asks if they've called 911 yet. A bunch of people respond, and you can hear this. It's not a large school. There's a police station right there for the school purposes. They're coming down, and there's obviously just been an accident. This girl is seriously wounded.
Like, is Keegan calling 911? I told him to call 911.
I mean, yeah, Aria. I mean, I'll go ahead and say if you don't, someone else did. But it's up to you. Keegan, it's up to you to save this girl's life. Did you call 911?
I call 911 and immediately just yell out, is there anyone who can do something with this? Is there anyone?
And the dispatcher says, we're on our way. We already heard. We're on our way. Thank you. And hangs up on you because that's how dispatchers be when they're in a hurry.
I'm trying to think like where the hell Marisol went, because like she can't look at this, she can't deal with this. I just want to like, what do you think she would be doing?
Do you think she would be in shock, or do you think she would just be like, she would just like run into like a seat on the first floor somewhere, like just sit there and like how do you think she would respond?
I feel like she wants to find someplace comfortable where she can be alone and just breathe and count to 10 and shit.
Okay, so there is a common room on the first floor for something like that. Like there's plenty of comfortable seats and stuff like that. A TV there. It's a big room and you do find like an empty. No one seems to be wanting to be in this room right now, so you do find an empty seat all by your lonesome. Keegan, after you call 911 and they sort of give you the nothing.
Just say like chugging the water.
Chugging the water, yeah. After that, what do you do? Like, do you go back in after Marisol, or do you stay out here with Chad, just watching this?
Has anybody gone up to the body yet?
Yes. Several people have tried to help, but most of them have been like ushered off. Like, no, we'll wait for the paramedics to get here. No one touch her. Like, no one try to. They might make it worse. And there are people around the body basically telling people, like, back off. Let's wait for and the ambulance is on its way. Like, you can see the lights. Even in the broad, you can hear the siren coming up the street already.
I'm
sorry, this first session's kind of gross.
No, I like this. I've got
content
an idea
warning,
for a scene after this.
Content warning. Fucking car crash.
Yeah.
Like,
is there an investigate check thing you can do?
I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm just saying. I'm genuinely saying like, shit, I gotta put here.
Oh, I know. That's fine.
Did you do this on purpose?
No. I wasn't thinking about that.
Right.
I wrote this before I fucking had your parents' accident in mind. Sorry.
I just say to Marisol, there's nothing we can do for this right now. We don't need to be here. Us being here is not good.
She's inside.
Did you come over?
Oh, wait, what?
No, she's inside. Chad's out there with you.
Chad? Wait. You said
Marisol told you to call 911 and she booked him inside.
As soon as I could. Just trying to
okay.
Find a place to calm down.
Then I just say there's nothing I can do. I am not good for this situation. I have no need to be here. I cannot help. And then I just
call 911.
I did call 911. This is after that.
Then all that Amos could do.
Oh, okay. You're talking. Okay, so I'm guessing you found Marisol in there. Let's just say, because I was hoping you did that.
I go right in the front, and I guess I can go by where Marisol is.
You sort of sit like around, like near her. I guess not like right beside her, like you're trying to sidle up, but just like not to be like. I called 911.
I'm on the opposite side of the wall, just kind of slumped against the wall.
Chad.
And Maris just
Chad,
heavy breathing.
After Keegan leaves, Chad kind of slowly makes his way inside as well, because there's so many people. Like, there's not really much to see, and he's not having fun. Like, so he's with you guys too.
Chad, you're the last one to go in. Is there an investigate thing he could roll to like get him to notice something I want someone to notice? Not really. There's not like any rolls outside of complex.
If you don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it.
Okay, whatever. So as you're walking in, it's like everyone's basically either like sort of gawking at the accident or like just sort of like like trying to help or like talking to someone. There is a girl right by the entrance to the school as you're walking in who just seems to be a statue.
Okay.
Like she is not. She is.
And so by girl, you mean like college, like a woman, or like a
woman,
little girl?
A young woman.
Okay, cool. Because that affects how he reacts.
Yeah, there's a.
Chad likes kids. That's why I was asking.
Right. No. There's a young woman like around your age, like around like probably freshman or sophomore. You're not sure. They're just like an alabaster statue. She is pale white. Like the blood is gone from her skin. Like she is watching this happen, and she is just
distraught. All right. Well,
distraught
Chad notices her and
distraught and
just,
terrified.
Like at this point, like Marisol like sees like someone else is probably in shock about this, and like she like takes her last few breaths and then gets up and like approaches her. It's like hey,
yeah,
hey, like you.
yeah.
It's okay.
Do you try to like grab her,
Well,
like
like,
touch
yeah.
shoulders anyway, or just like talk to her, like
hey, you
Like
all like
that-
I don't want to say
that
are
guy,
you
like,
all right or
I'd
whatever
be like,
because
hey,
obviously
come
she
inside.
knows she's not all right. But
yeah, but I'm saying like, do you try to make contact with her? This is important to the scene.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you try to put like when you like like what do you say? You just put your hand on her shoulder, like it's okay.
I don't try and touch like I don't try and like put my hand on her shoulder. Just I try to just like come face to face with her.
Oh, okay, so you just sort of like get in her face, like, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
When you get in her face, like when you get right directly in front of her field of vision, nothing changes. But when you start to talk and tell her it's okay, that's when she starts to get more like less distraught and worried and more terrified.
Like again, I don't say it's okay because it's not okay. I'm just trying to find some like common ground here to say like again like
even if you're like, hey, you shouldn't be looking at this. Like, come inside.
Right.
Like,
yeah, like just come over here. Like come sit down. Stuff like that.
And you start to say, you're just like, hey, you're trying to get her to come inside, and she looks up, and she's now like not even on the verge of she is starting to sob, but through her sobs, she is talking, and she says,
"Is Chad also here for this?
Sure."
Was that someone you knew? Like, that's what Chad says.
You can't make out what she's saying through the sobs.
All right, so like no response.
But she's clearly saying something. At some point, she sort of brings it together, and she holds her head in her hands as if she's in pain almost, and says, "It wasn't me. I didn't do this."
Oh, now I get what you're doing with this story. Woo!
Right.
It wasn't my fault. I just...
Like, what do you mean your fault?
Like
I just asked her... I asked her to go on ahead because I actually... I didn't... She...
Marisol is like trying to see like again. Marisol's not making any forceful like moves. But like if she feels like she's like just calmly trying to approach her. See like if she needs a hug, then she'll let like a hug happen or stuff like that.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
like
she
doesn't know how to like read her.
A mantra, like, it wasn't me, it wasn't my fault, I didn't do this.
Can I add a little
again.
tidbit?
Yeah.
Like, while she's doing that, can all of us share concerned glances? And that's like the first like moment that we've all had where we're not we're
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we're unified, kind of. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And as you start to get closer and like just like sort of feel the situation out, Marisol, like you do sort of like put your hand like up, not to like I was like if you had to touch her, like you keep bringing it back, like should I like? But as it gets like too close, she like slaps it away. And it screams, "It wasn't me!" and runs off, not into the building, but off into another down the street.
And then I'm like, hey, wait! And then I've run after her.
Okay, Marisol's running after
her. Keegan and Chad are left behind then.
I mean, unless
sure,
I strongly suggest you follow him.
We follow.
I'm following.
I hate railroading, but this is the 4 hours of Persona you need to do with the game.
Yeah, this is pretty true to the game where you just play like 4 hours, but there's no gameplay.
I have the option of dropping out and going home now, or I could follow them. I will follow them.
Devin, you should start the session. You should start the session being like the thing at the beginning of Persona 5. It's like, do you agree to this? Yes or no? And you just like, no, you just can't start the game.
Just cancel the game.
It boots you back to the menu.
Just deletes Animal Prime from like, yeah, just like, okay, do you agree to this? No, just close the hangout. But no, okay, so, Marisol follows her. Chad, Keegan, it's honestly up to you.
We're
following.
following.
Them, yeah.
Okay, so you see and then you're like, well, I guess, like, this is, like, Chad especially, I imagine Chad is just like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And, like, wants to do something cool, and Keegan's just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, there's something wrong here, and I kind of want to know what's happening. And
like
you
we're
follow
both
her.
concerned.
You follow her, and she's running. She's not jogging. She's not sprinting. She's doing a pretty brisk run down this street, and then at the intersection, she turns left.
Yeah.
And as you're following her, it seems like she's making a circle around one of the library building.
Like, while we're chasing after her, and again, I notice like she's doing like this circle thing. Like, I do like yell at like Chad because he looks like the most athletic. Like, go the other way. Cut her off.
Okay.
Cut her off.
Good.
Like,
good strategy. Yeah.
Good.
I just nervously follow Zach's character, Marisol. There we go.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna do this.
Will we be able to catch her? Am I allowed to like spear tackle her? Is that okay?
don't spear her. I gotta find this grieving girl. Just fuck the power
Beat the
slammer.
shit out of her. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't spear tackle her.
Chad, you go the other way.
Yep.
And you all chase her around the corner to the point. And Chad, you are sort of about to meet her there at the corner, and you're like running the way to meet her, and you see the other two run around the corner.
Yeah.
And as you two turn the corner, you see Chad, but you don't see the girl anymore.
So she's just disappeared.
Yes.
Okay. So I go from a run into a walk, and we meet up.
Hey, whoever you are, we're just trying to help.
Okay. She's gone. She's not on the street anymore. The street's not crowded. Like, there's no one on the street, really. Like, she's just not there on this particular street.
So after looking around for a bit, Chad just goes, well, that was nuts.
Where did she can't have...
Okay, if that's actually Chad's comment, I'm gonna, like, punch him in the shoulders.
Okay, and I'll be like, what?
Oh, hold on, my stuff's freezing. My stuff is done freezing, I think. Hold on. Hello?
Hey.
Okay. So yeah, like she's just gone. Like, she did a whole lap around the library, and then by the time she made it to where she started, like, you guys turned the corner, she was not there. She's not there to be found.
The fuck is going on?
Shall we slowly make our way back to the building, or?
It's up to you.
I am in a jittering state. I don't know what's going on, and I want to just go home.
Okay.
Like, I'm just like, so you guys, okay, I mean, you guys know what she looks like, right? And I'm just like trying to clarify if we all saw what we saw.
My internet sucks tonight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did you say? What did you say, Zach?
We definitely saw that. That's Chad's response.
We all saw we all saw the same girl, and I just want to, like, I'm trying to get like what she looked like and see, like, like, get that nailed down, see if we can ask around if anyone's else seen her.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was her hair? What she's dressed like? Whatever.
She's got like grayish brunette hair, and like shoulder length, and glasses, and brownish green eyes.
Alright.
She's about like 5'10".
Chad says, well, she wouldn't have gotten that far.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking around the library. Like, there's nowhere she could have, like, ducked into. The entrance to the library is pretty far from the corner. Like, she couldn't, unless she, like, phased through a window somehow or something. There's, like, she didn't jump in there. And she didn't cross the road. Like, you can see across the road. There's another, like, open area. Like,
should she have gone in the library?
Maybe, but, like,
I'm gonna try and...
She'd had to have been very fast to get in the library.
I'm gonna go in the library then.
Okay.
I might do some more laps of the library, just in case. Keep an eye out.
Again, another...
So...
Can you not be a douche for 1 fucking second?
What do you mean?
For
so
real.
Wait.
You're not that fucking alpha, you jackass.
It's not mine.
Chad, are you going to do laps around the library?
Like, looking for her.
How many goes are you gonna give? How many goes would you say you give this?
2 rounds. I'd do 2 laps.
I'm gonna ask. I get that. If I see like the librarian,
Like,
whatever.
keeping in mind, this is like a wide, like, I'm looking around while I'm doing this. I'm not just going for a run.
I'm gonna ask like the librarian and anyone else I see. Like, have you seen a girl like that fits his description? Come in here.
Yeah.
And the librarian's like, no one's coming here. Looking like that. No one's really coming here yet. We're not open for library stuff yet.
Like, I'm surprised the doors were even open.
Well, you know, people still. We just don't let them check them out. Fingers will come in. What's going on? I heard sirens.
There's an accident outside.
And he sort of like stops what he's doing and almost like heads out, like just to see like the clamor of the crowd. Is like, oh god, what happened? It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll find out later. And he sort of like, no one's come in the library all day, except for me and a few other students, but no one recently. That was a couple hours ago. Keegan, what are you doing? Chad, I want to do last.
Yeah, I have a scene in mind for when I'm going around the library. Continue,
Okay.
Keegan.
We'll see.
Okay, so presently, Marisol is asking the librarian if she has any idea what's going on or something, right?
Yes.
Chad is still looking out, going out and
doing laps from the library looking for her.
Okay. The girl is still out front. There's still sirens and stuff, right?
The sirens are dead. The lights are still there at this point, though. Like, they're loading her in the ambulance. And police are directing traffic.
I say to Marisol, what could have happened? This is the second day. This is the second day of school. It shouldn't be going this bad already. I guess I look through aisles of books for the girl as well.
So you're just gonna look through the library and not take the librarian at face value?
Or wait, what did the librarian say?
He said that no one had come in recently. But I mean, you can still look. Like, if you just want to excuse to look at the library books, that's fine, Keegan.
She would know if somebody came in, so I suggest to Marisol that we look somewhere else. I don't know.
So, okay, that's fine. Because I actually want to stop you there. Okay, so you asked the librarian. You gave a quick glance around too. She's not in here. The librarian, he said there no one came in. And as you're walking out, you see Chad starting to make his second lap around the library. See if he can find her. Chad, you said you had a scene.
Oh, well, my scene was kind of like shoving people out of the way. I think I've seen somebody with like a short bob of hair, grab her by the shoulder super rough, turn her around, and she's not wearing glasses, it's blue eyes. And I'm like, oh, shit, sorry. She's like, what do you want? And I'm like, well, I'm looking for someone, looks like you, that sort of thing. And maybe that's when he comes out, when I'm talking to this stranger.
Okay, so...
Yeah, to like get me out of that awkward conversation.
So as the librarian and the two of you walk out, we see Chad doing like laps, looking around, and the librarian says, like, "Are you okay?"
Did I follow a librarian here?
It's up to you. Well, Keegan wanted to leave. I'm not sure.
If I'm following the librarian here, because like someone has to handle Chad. I feel like I need to add another trait now, Devin. I feel like and I think I gotta call it "For fuck's sake, Chad."
Oh, what?
I think I gotta add another trait to my character now, and it's gonna be called "For fuck's sake, Chad."
I do like that dynamic, though. I feel like that'll work well.
Okay.
I'm typing them down.
Can I get behind Chad's wheelhouse for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say he like stops this girl and like enough to like twist her around while he's running and twist her and look and see it's not her and keep running.
Okay, cool.
And
I like that.
he's gonna run around again and see like maybe he's gonna catch up to her or something and runs around
So
again,
he's
right?
straight up just shoving people aside.
Right. I mean, that's still bad, but not as bad. But I'm still gonna write that trait because I've still done that so far.
So this is now like counting the first time you're. Oh no, you turned back the first time. Damn it, this isn't gonna work. Now you're on your second lap around the library. Okay.
Yep.
And you still don't see her. Like she's not around this library anymore. She's not there. Like you followed like a path up there. And as you're going around this time though on the left, like you do notice on your left hand, like there is sort of a alley in the library behind that and like the maintenance building type deal that someone could have run through.
All right.
I
reckon I'd just bolt in by myself. Like I wouldn't. He's not smart enough to bring anybody with him.
Right. So you bolt into this like alleyway that you didn't notice was there before.
Yeah.
And as you bolt around through this alleyway again, you sort of like come out the other side, and there's no one on the street at all anymore.
All right.
There's no one on the street.
Chad's like, geez, ghost town to himself.
Right.
Where's Marisol and Keegan, Devin?
They just watched Chad run into this alleyway, and Marisol goes, "God damn it, Chad!"
No. Like,
that's right. For fuck's sake, Chad.
I mean, yeah, probably. I was thinking like, Chad.
What are you doing, Chad?
Someone's got to rein in that beast. I can follow him.
So you follow him, and like as you look through the alleyway, you can't really see. It's too bright, like almost like the sun's in your eyes as you run into it. Or follow him into it. After you reach like the exit, dumbstruck, like. And Keegan, are you following them too?
Yes.
Okay. As you both go through this alleyway, like you both come to the same realization, like, yeah, there's no one on the street. There were people on the street. There's no one on the street. The police cars are gone. The ambulance is gone. The only thing you see on the street is back where the accident happened. There seems to be some sign of movement.
All right.
Notably, like, it looks like a figure pacing, like frantically back and forth.
I shout, "Hey, what happened? Where is everyone?"
They are like a block away.
Oh, never. I start walking in that direction then.
Okay.
Marisol's gonna trail off because again she doesn't want to be near the accident, but she'll be like a bit further behind where everyone else is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess noticing that Keegan and Marisol are both there, like, you know, Chad will kind of follow after Keegan since he looks like he's on a mission.
Mm-hmm. Well, Marisol, the thing like you noticed, especially when you get there, like you're worried about the scene of the accident. Like the accident is gone. There's no one there except for.
So there's not even any wreckage.
There's not any wreckage. It's just like it's like this whole school just got raptured, except for this one figure walking in the distance, and you can see now like it is a girl wearing the same outfit, like the same colors, same outfit. As you get closer, you notice it's the exact same outfit, not just the same colors, like as the girl you were chasing, and she's sort of like pacing around where the accident happened. And she's got her head, like she's sort of like got her head in her hand, still like saying something to herself, and you can't really hear it. Then I'm more
eager to approach him. Then
okay, yeah, like the accident stuff is gone. And you see her pacing, like the closer you get to, you see her mumbling to herself, like almost like the same. It almost sounds like a mantra again, like. And as you get close, you can start to hear what she's saying again. It's just over it again, like it wasn't me, Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have done that. It's not my fault. How could that? It's not my fault. It can't be me. It's not my fault. She'll be fine. Fine. It's not my fault. So why do I care? I care because she's my friend. Like over and over again.
Chad
just
walk
like
over
stuff like this.
and just be like, snap out of it, thinking that'll work because he's bad at support.
Wait, what does he do?
He goes, snap out of it.
Oh, you're the Ryuji Junpei of this game, and I love it.
This is why we thought he could have been the chariot.
Yes. Well, Junpei's magician. Anyway, was Ryuji? Yeah, he was. So he yells, "Snap out of it!" And she stops in her pace. She stops with her head in her hands. She stops. She stops mumbling. She stops pacing, but she still has her head in her hands.
I'm trying to find like something like to get her to open up a bit. Like hey, what's your name?
And she doesn't say anything. She's just sort of standing there, like just breathing in herself.
My name's Marisol. This is Keegan, and that's Chad.
I like the venom you say Chad with there.
Yeah, same.
And she sort of like puts her hands down to her, like drops her hands and clenches them in fists. As if to like just like bottle something in. And she just says, I didn't do anything.
Okay, I believe you.
And why are you chasing me?
Because you keep running, and we're just trying to get you to help.
I'm running because you're chasing me.
We're chasing you because you're running. See where this is going back and forth here? We're just trying to get you some help. You're obviously in distress. Okay, I get it. Okay, I really, really get it.
And she says, I'm not in distress, and she stomps her foot.
Chad goes, did you just stomp your foot?
She stomps her foot and cracks the sidewalk.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, this is the one I'm like,
I immediately run 10 feet away.
Your character can't run
Chad goes,
10 feet.
oh, shit.
Zach, you could run 10 feet.
Okay, 10 feet. I was thinking 10 miles.
Oh.
10 yards.
10 miles.
You can run 10 yards. Anybody can run 10 yards.
She says, I'm not in distress. She says, I'm fine. And like takes another step, and again, like with such force that this pavement starts to crack, and now there's like a dent in the sidewalk where she's hit it twice.
I'm just at this point, I'm just dumbfounded at this point. I'm just like,
And she's still looking
Chad's
down.
like, what the fuck was that?
She's still looking down this entire time while she's doing this, so you can't see her. And she says, I don't need anyone's help anymore. And when she says that, her voice is distorted. It's almost like there are two voices saying it at the same time.
Okay.
She said, and she looks up, and her eyes are no longer the greenish brown they used to be. They are bright yellow. Facing your true self would be a good track to put right now.
Okay, I'll put that.
Persona music guy. She says, I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. I didn't need her help. I don't need anyone.
Who's
Under
her?
his breath, Chad's like, what's wrong with her?
Who's her? Who are you talking about?
And as you're saying this, her form starts to get hazy. Right? Like almost like a fog is starting to envelop her. Just her. And like distorting her view. She's like, I don't need you here. I can't shout because my sister's asleep. But she shouts it. She says, I don't need you here. And it like as she's shouting it, it's almost like you're being blown back by the force of the shout. Like you're being hit by like gale force winds.
Guys, she doesn't want us here.
Oh, Garu.
We should leave.
Oh god, you're none of you are weekday wind, are you? That would suck. No, it's
no.
no joke. You're good.
I mean, I imagine it's like the visual. This is me being like, just standing there on the ground with like my arms up, just, blowing back, and I'm like the jacket being blown back, looking kind of cool with the fucking with the fringe on it.
And as she's sitting there hazy and like shouting you away from her, you hear another like strangely distorted voice. And if you could judge what a handsome man's voice would sound like, imagine it sounds nothing like me because you know what I sound.
David Bowie.
Yeah, okay, so you hear someone like David Bowie, if that helps, say, honey, what's wrong? But it's got that weird distortion to it as well. And you see someone come out of the front door of the dorms you were just in, or you were staying. And it is a handsome looking man. And it's he's got like lighter brunette hair. He looks like, can we say he looks like Jake Gyllenhaal? No, Ryan Gosling. Like Ryan Gosling but buff.
Doing it again. Oh yeah.
The guy from Magic Mike.
Hey girl. No.
Or Channing Tatum. Whatever gets you. A handsome man.
Oh man, Channing Tatum in my fucking Persona game. That would be the best. He'd find a way to make it work. He's a funny dude.
He would. He says, "What's wrong?" and comes over to her, this hazy form, and sort of hugs her from behind. He's like, "Babe, who are they?"
Who the fuck are you? I shout.
And she like looks back up at you with this yellow in her eyes, almost glowing, and says, "Don't talk to him like that." And then this force comes out and just explodes and knocks you all on your ass.
Alright, fuck.
And when you look back at her, you see not her anymore. You see a more slender figure with fairy wings.
We should go, guys. We should
going
go.
As you turn to run, she actually like just sort of like pulls, like almost like she's pulling something down from the sky, drops a bunch of jagged shards of ice right down in front of you.
Can I grab Keegan and Marisol and like toss them over my shoulders? And
I'll be like, I can do that to King, and I'll be like, I got it. Okay, I'll slap his hand away.
Okay, yeah.
Sure, I'll get on the shoulders of this Chad.
Yeah, I'll carry Keegan. I'm carrying Keegan.
I can be your hero, baby.
God. Sure, you can run faster than me. Sure, I'll get up on you.
Yeah. Good shit. Like fireman carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Means that you get a great view of the fairy lady that's chasing us.
Strength, right?
Keep running, Chad. Keep running, Chad. Keep running, Chad.
Yeah, I am. I'm running. What do you think I'm doing?
So give me a second. Where's
Okay.
Chad? Chad is strength. So that's 3.
Are you wanting him to do a roll right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Look at
I've got
the
the thing open.
It's like for the patch.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff,
Right. That's what I'm trying to bring up too. See if that's going to change anything.
So am I rolling 2 virtual dice?
Your action pool starts at 6 rather than 10, right?
I.
Is this a conflict or is this just a roll?
It's just a roll. I'm trying to think of how this would go. Are you actually going to pick up Keegan and run with him?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to make
man.
you roll for it.
Okay. So rolling how many dice?
I put the patch in the chat if you just need to look at it right now.
3.
Okay,
That's
3
just-
virtual dice. All right. Rolling the die, and it gave me 10.
No, what did it give you? 2, 2, and 6.
2,
So
2,
you,
6.
so you succeed. So this skill check is kind of in this patch, right? I'm doing this right? From what I've been practicing. I haven't been practicing the wrong thing. What would the difficulty be for this? Picking up a scrawny man and running with him.
Like max 160.
Right. Let's say, well, difficulty 1, so you match it.
Cool. So like I successfully carry him, but like there's no fucking flourishing or like way to do it extraordinarily. Is that it?
Oh, okay. No, you only succeeded once. Okay, so one success. So you try to pick him up and run with him, and you get pretty far. You're being like like she's trying to kill you now at this point.
Okay.
She's pissed, and you get far enough that you're a pretty good distance away from her. So when you get nicked in the heel by an ice spear,
All right. Yeah.
and you fall to the ground and you drop him.
Okay, cool.
So
Damn that Achilles heel.
God damn it, Devin.
So
Was
sorry
that
for
purpose?
dropping you, man. Send you
no,
flying.
but no, it wasn't. But I'm glad you gave me that out.
Well, spoilers in a few moments, but anyway, let's move on.
So as you're getting you get hit by that, and like, I guess that's gonna go over to you first. This this fairy thing that's dropping ice on you now at this point.
I'm gonna try and get like whoever is not being attacked, like back up on his feet.
Oh, so Keegan?
Yeah.
He goes, well, he's gonna go over to Chad, right? She is going to go over to Chad with her paramour here and sort of following her, like, egging her on almost, like, giving her, like, you can do it, honey. And she looks at you with just murder in her red eyes now. And
Okay.
raises her hand again, and you're almost getting ready for the end, and you close your eyes.
Yeah,
And
like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure what me and Keegan can do. We're just kind of like
you're
looking
not
on.
doing anything yet.
We're just kind of like, you know, frozen in fear.
You're not doing anything yet. Yeah, you're just there looking in fear. And when you close your eyes and sort of like get ready for the end, you hear a voice in your head. And I was wondering if you wanted to play this part out, or if you wanted me to do.
Sure. I can do a bit of it.
Okay,
Glory awaits you.
Okay.
No, I think the main thing is just I'm not sure like what is suitable for the Persona universe, but I'm guessing like, you know, ominous
I
voice.
can do it. I can do it
Glory
for you
awaits
just
you.
to like.
Yeah.
If you
yeah,
just want me
do
to
it,
like imagine like I think Chat or Zach wanted to do his by himself.
Well, I just didn't know I just didn't know how exactly this is gonna happen. You know, like
I guess
because like I didn't know it would be like one of us is in peril at a time. I thought we'd all be in peril.
Well, you are.
Yeah, but like no, me and Keegan are not being directly attacked.
Not yet. Hold on.
Well, me and my big mouth.
So you hear a voice, and it says you hear someone say like, "Glory awaits those who rise to seize it."
Who are you? Chad says.
You lay here to die in ignominy, in oblivion, forgotten for the rest of the world? Or would you rather have your name echo through the ages?
I want to be celebrated.
You want to be a hero?
Yes.
And then, like, something appears in front of you. A glowing spear appears in front of you.
All right. Cool.
And it says,
like,
take up the arms of your destiny and seize it by the reins. Forge your own path to herodom.
He nods and importantly grabs the spear.
Well, neither of you see this. You two both don't see this. Only Chad is seeing this right now.
Yeah.
When you grab the spear, when you grab the spear, you can almost feel it enter you through your hand and fill you with this just vigor and power and vim.
Does
Did we
he
decide
scream?
Achilles was ice? I forget.
Yeah, Achilles is ice.
Okay, good. That's fine.
Which makes this even more suitable if I got an ice thing to the ankle. Or heel.
Yes, I know. That's why I did it. And you grab, and you just get, suddenly you feel way stronger than you ever, and you're pretty fucking buff, right?
Yeah.
But you feel like you could bench press the library you were just in.
Fuck yeah.
And you see this girl, you see this, like, and you're still on the ground, though, looking out. looking up at this one who's this very thing that's trying to kill you. And you hear just from within his voice, like filling you, you hear the phrase, "I am thou. Thou art I. Use the power of the Achilles, leader of the Myrmidons, to slay your enemy in front of you." And yeah, I had a line here.
Yeah.
Sounds a very Achilles thing to say.
Yeah.
Fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up. Yes.
That's something Chad would reciprocate.
Yeah.
And okay,
Yeah, he cheers in
when
response.
you hear this, when you like, as finally this power like fills you, it sort of like radiates out of you and pushes them back. And Marisol and Keegan, you feel it emanating from Chad too, and it sort of like blows dust in your eye, and makes you put your hands in front of your eyes for a second. And when you look back, Chad has a spear, a glowing golden spear.
Oh wait, do we see?
You
the other stuff? What do we see?
You see, floating behind Chad is a Greek armored warrior with a huge horse crest helmet. He looks 10 feet tall, almost.
Just like making notes.
With a long spear and a short sword by his side, and a big golden shield with the letter Alpha on it, or A, capital A.
Okay.
Like for everyone else.
I was thinking it would be there's another thing I found where it's like a combination of A and X, like that's like on like a coin somewhere with Achilles on it.
Oh, you're right, because that's how he spells his name.
That's because I just like what
That's
I wanted
fine.
to be something cool, some sort of cool symbol, so it don't want to just be the letter A. Like it's just fucking Sesame Street.
Yes, you can do that. I know which one you're talking about. You can do that. So, oh God, it's been a minute since I smoked. I'm not sure if I want to do this.
No, don't smoke just yet. I know, like, if me and Keegan can see this now, I guess like this would be one where the camera would pan back to me, and like it's just me mouthing the words "the fuck," but you don't hear that out loud.
Like, what the fuck, Chad?
Just
Like,
the
Good shit. Do I throw the spear?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm throwing it at the fairy.
Okay, so this is also the part I'm gonna need help with because I've read it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it right.
I won't know any better.
That's what matters.
So
Exactly.
you have 6 what are called maneuver dice on you right now, right? Because of the patch.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got 6 maneuver dice, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've just rolled them.
You can use up to or how many? Okay, 0 to 2 of them in addition to whatever strength you have, like whatever skill you're going to use for this.
Okay, so I would use melee spear as the move.
Okay,
if I can choose 2 of them, can I use the 2 6s since I've got 3 die that read 6?
Did you
Is
already?
that how this works?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's my roll right there.
Oh, I'll get back to you. So use 2 and then 4 for your. Okay. You.
I get what you mean now. Okay.
Is 3 a success? I forget. I forget how the combat part of it works. Hold on. Sorry, this is the slow part where we all learn how to play a fight in this system.
Yeah, that's okay.
None of us can fight at the moment.
Yeah. So you're going to throw your spear at this thing.
Yeah.
Can I like interject, just say something, just shout something to Chad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Chad, don't hurt her. Hurt him, and I point towards the guy and not the fairy.
I like that. And then I do.
So you hit her dead on, but just at the last minute, she does raise an ice wall to stop most of it. But it does sort of get through and force her to be like pushed back, right?
I said don't hurt her, hurt him.
This is after you do it.
God damn it, Devin.
She's not taking damage. You know that.
She's
So-
impervious to damage.
No,
Fuck.
God, no. She can die super easy.
Okay.
So
Otherwise,
With-
this is going to be a real short game.
you still
We'll
have
just die
that
this battle.
those dice up that you rolled.
But yes, I do. So I've got. Oh, I also can throw my phone across the room.
Awesome.
Shit. I've got 1, 6, 3, 5, 6, and 6.
1, 6, 3, 5. Okay, so you have at least 4 there, right, Zach?
Yeah.
That he's gonna put into his strike. Yes, strike pool. I don't remember about the 3. Is the thing. So the way this works is, what you just did is a maneuver.
Yep.
Okay. Maneuvers are things like I said. So you've used 2 dice out of your maneuver pool, or your action pool there. So you have 4 left. You started with 6. These are buffs you can give your rolls to maneuver. Maneuver successes give you what's called strike dice.
Okay.
Strike dice are what does damage. So right now you have, and these are why,
so this is like the build up to the attack. This isn't the actual attack.
Yes.
Cool.
So you have 4. Like I should have mentioned you need to keep track of these.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I've been writing things down.
Okay, so let me write it down too, actually, because I know other people might forget, like me. I'll forget when it's my turn.
All right.
I should get a pencil, but whatever. So.
What'd you roll, Leo?
I rolled 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 5, and 3 6s.
Okay, the 3s and 5s will become strike dice, and the 6s will become charge dice.
Okay.
Okay. So 3 and 5 are strike, and the 6 is a charge.
How many 6s do you have?
3.
3 6s. Sure. I thought you said 2. Okay, wait. So you got a 3 and a 5 and 3 6s.
Yeah,
And
I've got
a 1,
a 3, a 5,
Well, the
and
one's
3
nothing.
6s.
Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. So now you have. Okay, so the way this works is you're going to use your maneuvers. Maneuvers are in your action pool. I'm trying to find this fucking sheet. I have so many tabs open. I'm sorry. In your action pool, everyone starts with 6 in there for this one. They are buffs you can give whenever you try to. If you wanted to guts this, you would have 5 action dice on top of whatever you wanted to put in from your action dice pool there. Okay.
Okay.
The objective is to roll as many either strike or charge dice as you can. Charge dice that we're gonna use those like the ice spikes I told you before.
Yeah.
And the blindness thing.
Okay, so those would be the charge dice moves?
Yes, those are charge. You use charge dice to do this. Right now you have 3.
Awesome. So strike dice would be like Chad's moves, and then charge dice would be the personas. Is that how this works?
Sure. Strike dice are what you're going to use when you just want to hurt her with your spear.
Regular attack. Charge dice are
yes.
Cool. Good to know. That makes sense. I'm on the same page.
The charge dice cost however many they cost to do. So like if it says like it costs 3 dice to use, you need 3 dice to use it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, now she is gonna she does that. You maneuver enough to put her in a position to attack her again. And she is mad. But before we get over to that, Marisol, the man heard you yell, "Hit him, not her," and sort of flies into a rage over at you. And as he's doing that, he also sort of phases out and gets foggy and turns into another fairy-looking creature with a crown and a rapier. You know this one too, so if you know this one too, you can put up the picture of Oberon.
So is Oberon and Titania we're fighting?
Yes.
I thought it was just Pixie.
Super early. No, not yet.
He's like, yeah, you should not be fighting these ones. This
realistically, you would not be fighting Oberon Titania this early.
Like, I don't know. If he turned into like a big ugly monster, I would have clipped like, oh, I thought you were going to change, but I don't really have anything for this.
So he raises his rapier up in the air, and lightning strikes it. There's no clouds, I should point out, but lightning strikes his rapier, and then he swings it down, and lightning hits right beside you, and it's deafening, and it sort of knocks you dizzy for a second.
I fall back and like grasp my ears,
and then he pulls his rapier back as if like readying it, and then flies at you with the rapier extended as if they're about ready to kill you. And as you do this, like the dust from him flying at you blows in your eyes, and you close your eyes just like Chad did. And just like Chad, when you close your eyes, you hear a voice in your head.
Okay, and this is where I actually would like this to be like a scene.
Okay.
So at that moment, like when I think like, okay, this is the end, I'm about to get run through. Like I close my eyes, and then I'm sorry, like it doesn't. If Chad didn't do this,
it's fine.
So I'm not sure. So like I actually imagine like at that moment, all of a sudden she's not there, and wherever we are with everyone else in the two monsters,
it's
like
fine.
All of a sudden like she is now standing in a graveyard.
Okay.
And she's like, you know, like what, and then like she sees, and she walks forward, and she sees like she's standing in front of like a grave stone, and it has her name on it, and it's written like, you know, Marcel Jimenez, like 1990 whatever, to 2017. Like, oh, she's 18. However old someone who's 18 is born.
1998.
God.
Or wait.
We're old.
Right? Or 1999.
God damn it.
Sorry, math wrong.
But like, she sees like a gravestone with her name on it, and it's just like, and she's like, you know, just like shocked, like what? And then all of a sudden, like, you know, the ground underneath her like opens up, and she falls down. Until like, you know, and it opens up in like, you know, a grave, not tombstone.
Jordan,
like,
I swear you'll have something to do here in a minute.
Yeah. You'll have something.
That's
because like I imagine Jordan wanted to do something like this too, right?
Yes, Jordan. If you don't have anything planned, I sure as hell do.
I don't have anything planned. I didn't know if I had anything planned.
That's fine.
But it opens up like, you know, a hole would be for a casket to be lowered down. So she falls like, you know, 6 feet or whatever long. And she's just like, she's in distress. It's like, and then that's when she hears like after a bit, that's when she like, I actually imagine like maybe the hole is actually kind of filling up a bit, like somewhere like dirt is like rising or pouring in or wherever.
Uh-huh.
It's like, you know, to make the situation even more horrifying.
Uh-huh.
And then like she hears like the voice in her head. And did you have anything written down for that, Devin?
Oh God.
Because you wrote enough, Chad.
Yeah, I didn't write any, Chad.
You didn't write? Oh, that's good. I thought you actually did kind of write some of that, and it sounded good.
Thank you. I have plans for Jordan, but I don't have any dialogue for Jordan.
Okay. So then,
Keegan.
So Marisol is freaking the fuck out, you know, like being in like a gravestone, being in like inside like a pit, and then she hears like the voice in her head going like, "Oh my, Mija, quite the situation that you're in," and then like, you know, Marisol just like, go, what? Who said that? Like, like death comes to all of us, but from where I'm coming from, it doesn't seem like it's your time. At least it shouldn't be. And you have such strength, such potential within you, Marisol. But you just need a little help to have it come forward. And then like she's like, let me be that help, Mija. Let me sign the contract with me. Just repeat these words. I am thou art I. And then after a bit, like, you know, Marisol is just like, I am thou, thou art I. And like, and the thing about the voice that I'm trying to go, it's like it is a very like, it's a very comforting voice, a very like you know, like I said, it kind of, but if anything, it does kind of reminds her of her mother's voice.
Right.
Huh.
So she's not scared of this voice talking to her. She's actually kind of comforted by it. And the voice goes on like the power like just trying to fit like whatever however you were talking when you were doing the part with Achilles, like the power of Santa Muerte is the power over life and death. It's not a matter of cheating death, but a matter of this like not even controlling. I'm trying like it's a power of knowing when death is meant to be. Yeah. And like I'm not sure how to end that. How'd you end the part with like Achilles? Like, you know, shoot some shit at me, Devin. You're the game master if you want to.
Is knowing when death is meant to be, and keeping it where it's not, and delivering it where it should.
Yeah. You know, preventing it where it is not. Like, you know, like preventing it where it is misplaced, and delivering it onto those who it is meant for. And yeah, I think I kind of ended already because I wasn't supposed to say that I put right. Oh, whatever.
You already said it. It's I art thou, thou art I.
Yeah.
And as you say that,
like, and I just like as like that happens, and like Maris is like, yeah, I accept the contract or whatever. Then like a hand will come down from like over the edge of like the grave is, and it's like a long like. It is like a long, like not skeletal, but like gangly hand, like kind of like the other mother in Coraline, how she looks at the end of that.
Yeah.
And like Marisol reaches for that hand and grabs it, and then she's pulled out of the grave, and then she's back where she is.
Cool. And you've got back at battle.
And
that wasn't quite as cool as Achilles.
Well, after this happens, after you get pulled out of this like dream grave that you were just in, you know, like you feel the same thing, like from where that hand grabs you, you fill your entire body, not with like vim and vigor and strength as much as just like understanding, like the feeling of like knowing what death is, what it's supposed to be, then understand like how this primal force work and other primal forces work inside of like you have a more latent understanding of these things, and also you're holding a big ass sight.
Yeah.
And again, while you're holding the sight, blocking his rapier behind you is Santa Muerte, as you've seen her in picture books and understood her to be.
And I'll describe her. Like, she appeared. She's this big old like. And the thing is, she's not like a traditional depiction of Santa Muerte. She actually looks more or less like the Frida Kahlo painting, the Broken Column, where she is this like.
Hold on. Keep talking.
I'm just trying to look it up myself just to describe it. Yeah, like she more or less actually looks more like the Frida Kahlo painting Broken Column. So it's like it's this woman, like, you know, this like Achilles appears, like, you know, 10-foot tall woman or whatever, but that's just because, you know, personas should appear huge and stuff.
Yeah.
And she is like she's like has like long thin limbs like the other mother in Coraline, but she has like, you know, like not even like a skirt, more just like some cloth wrapped around her waist, and and she's wearing like a metal corset around her chest, and with like pins or needles all like on like around her body, and with like, you know, like there's like a big crack or whatever in her midsection that leads up to her neck with this column that's broken up. Yeah. But like in her face though it doesn't look like Frida Kahlo. It looks like it's a woman with a big long thin face, and again I think she is like pale white, just like to fit the skeleton imagery, like because she's not quite a skeleton, but she does look to some degree dead.
For reference, don't screen share this, but I just put it in the chat.
Because you get to see titties.
There are titties.
Thank you for mentioning not to screen share that.
Yeah.
And the part on her face is more like a traditional like sentimental depiction, or at least like a what's the word for it? At least a Katrina depiction, where she has like the makeup that like a Katrina makeup would be, with like painted like a skull with like lines and maybe like little details around like her eyes and stuff, and like her hairstyle is kind of long, but it's parted to like the side so that it covers up her eye, and she's wearing like not crown or whatever, just like crown or wreath or whatever of like flowers on her head. And in her right and left hand, in her right hand she is holding like a little globe, and in her left hand she's holding a scale.
Leo, can we have another separate session where I redo your awakening? Because I just thought of a way cooler way to do it than just being in the middle of the fucking street. But not right now, because
sure,
I'm not gonna jack Zach shit.
Oh, yeah.
No. If you could read that like real quick just to retcon it, you can do it right now.
Nah, man, we can do it separately later. But also, in this quick break, I wanted to say, nice fucking voice during the scene, Zach. It was very ominous.
I'm not sure exactly what I was doing. I was kind of thinking like I want to do like a short Agadashu voice, but I don't think that's what I actually did.
Yeah.
She's that Iranian actress with like a really like throaty voice.
Oh, okay.
Devin Jordan. She was one of the admirals. I forgot which one in Mass Effect 2 and 3. The Korean admirals.
Oh, okay.
She's the one. She's the one that's Tally's friend.
Right.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going. It's late.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Also, Leah, welcome to D&D Games with Us, where we say we're going to start a time and don't start for another 2.5 hours.
No, that's okay. No, man, this is
okay. It's fine for you.
I'm actually just drawing one of our scenes, which I liked.
Cool.
Yeah, I liked the imagery of us all sprinting away, and then like Marisol in front, and then just behind me carrying Keegan, and then the fairy behind all of us. So I'm drawing that.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, Oberon is gonna try to stab you, and then Santa Muerte stops it with something.
I got. Maybe she could like blocks it with like the scale or the globe or something like that.
Right. And then just sort of flicks it away in a flourish, and says like, it's like, it's your turn, Mia, or something like that.
I don't. Yeah, this part like because personas generally don't speak except for the.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I guess she just kind of like wisp away. She kind of like moves like a ghost, like back behind me.
Behind you, just holding her iconography. This scythe, by the way, is not heavy in your hands at all.
No, it's not. Yeah, I'm like, I'm holding. I'm like,
What am I gonna do to Oberon?
So I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. So I marked. The traits are marked for like rerolls, right? That's what they're used for.
Which one?
The traits.
Oh, they're marked traits. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna use those just yet. But yeah, like I know I see like what's happening around me, and I see like the sight in my hand, and that's what immediately comes to mind. Like, and like I look at like this piece of shit, and like I'll be like, well, now you're gonna get it.
Okay.
And then like I do like a cool flourish and like point the scythe at him, and I guess my maneuver is then make an attack with the scythe. So it's gonna use melee. Yeah.
Oh, so 5. Okay.
Yeah, and like, what is there anything else I'd have to roll?
How many action dice of your 6 do you want to put in there?
Of the 6 that I'm starting with?
You start with 6. You can put 2, 0, 1, or 2.
You know what? It's like to like be like how invigorated I feel, and also like because maybe we should try and wrap this as quick as possible, Devin. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna use all 2. So I'm gonna
all 2. So 5 plus. Can you roll 7? Go for it. I don't care. Fuck it. Go for it.
For now, I can roll 7.
Yes, you can.
All right. Okay, so I got a 6. I got a 4. I got another 6. I got another 4. And then I got another 4. And the other 2 are 1s and 2s. So I got 3 4s and 2 6s.
So 3 strike dice and 2 charge dice.
Yeah.
Because the 1 and 2s don't count for anything. Okay, so
like I guess like Like, it's okay if I describe it. Like,
So, wait, how many was that? That was 2, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, so you have 4 action dice altogether. Okay.
see, like I guess like I'm just filled with this energy now, where I feel like I can do anything. Nothing phases me, and I'm just like do like a dashing forward, like just swipe style, like I like leap in the air and like because I'm assuming he's like flying a bit above ground, and just like do like a little wide swing with the scythe at him and see if I like hit him. And like it's like I imagine like a cool like diagonal leap at him.
Right. Okay, so you swipe.
Yeah, and then I jump into the air and swipe at him. And I guess since this isn't a killing blow, but like something about this, I guess would have to be you
swipe at him and it's like it knocks it doesn't knock the rapier out of his hand, it just sort of like knocks it away to the point that like he's now open to get hit again by something, and then
and maybe like there's like cuts or something on his clothes or whatever.
So he sees that and is like he homes in on the only not like the easiest target right now. He's gonna kill him, a teenager. God damn it! And that's you, Keegan. Keegan?
Yeah.
Keegan. All right, I have your name backwards. I need to change that real quick. I'm sorry. So Keegan, this is what's gonna happen. Like, he is going to attack. He's gonna do this. He's gonna like put his rapier in a fencing like on guard position, like he's getting ready to attack, and then before Marisol can even like process it, is at you, like past her, at you, trying to get at you, and you backpedal to get away from it, and as you backpedal, you trip. You fall, and instead of falling on your ass, you fall. Can I do this, or did you have an idea?
I had an idea. Okay, so what do I have to accomplish with this again? Do I have to introduce
You're about to introduce your persona,
weapon?
yeah.
Okay. Here is a picture of what I want you to picture this person looking like.
It's a picture of it's a picture of Richard Belzer.
Richard Belzer.
It's John Munch. Okay. Keegan is on the ground. From the right of him, he hears crackling, staticky electronic interference, and then out of the light comes a tall, frail-looking man in a suit. He goes up to him and says,
"Just a suit?"
I wasn't. He could have a trench coat on.
Yes. Suit, trench coat, and hat, maybe.
Yeah, trench coat and hat. He walks up to Keegan. He goes, "Chin up, woodchuck. You've got work to do today. You see,
I like that.
Uncle Sam has something for you to do right now."
Don't like that.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine, Jordan.
Keep going.
You are going. You have a mission to do. Keegan goes, "What's my mission? What's going on? What's the meaning of any of this?" "We'll let you know when that happens. You'll know what you have to do when it happens. Right now, you need to know the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. And today, you're gonna do something. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got." He picks him up. He dusts him off. He goes, "You need a weapon if you're gonna do something. You don't seem like the type who can throw a punch. Let me find something
roasted
that you."
for your persona.
He digs into his coat and he says, "Let me find you something. You'll have never seen something like this before." He pulls out a silver handgun with flashing lights on the side. He goes, "You're a bit new to this, so I'm gonna give you a cricket class. When you get up to my level, I'll give you a locust." And then he hands him the silvery flashing gun-like object. He says, "You see this end? You point it at the person you need to get rid of. And then you pull this trigger. Now, soldier, you've got a job to do. And the eagles are rooting for you. And then he goes back
Fuck
into the
yeah.
smoke
Go
and
Pats.
flashes away.
Okay, there's stuff you missed.
Oh,
But
I
that's
mean, he
fine.
can't flash away because he needs to still be there. But
He's
Oh,
still
oh,
there. He is still
okay.
there. So can I just?
And
I
then
like
he
what
walks
you
to the
did.
side and he says, "We've got a job to do." I don't know what's going on.
Like
Y'all have
yours.
just seen me almost trip.
that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of fucked up too. Just Devin, just like say what you think needs to be said.
Is there anything else I need to know?
Can we do this?
We can do yours too. I got that
No,
out.
I
I've been
like
thinking
everything
about.
you just said.
Okay.
But I want him. Okay, so I want everything you just said, like all the dialogue, to be there, including the part where he hands you the gun. But this is the scene I wanted to have.
Okay.
So you fall backwards, right? Like you're about to trip on your ass, but you don't fall backwards into. You fall back. You think you hit your butt on the ground, and you close your eyes and shock on the ground. But you open back up, and you're not on the ground. You're in a dark, almost an abyss of a room, right? Like no light except for a single hanging headlight that's over like a gray matte table directly over top of you, and you can see the outline of someone's torso in front of the table, sitting in front of you, and it says all the things you just said. And then before he gives you the gun, he just says, Richard Belzer just says, keep in mind you can't see his face until this. He pulls something from out of his coat and hands you. It is literally a contract and like a fountain pen. And the contract just says, "I am thou, thou art I."
I am
And
now.
The power of Richard Belzer.
the power.
What's your persona called, Jordan?
The Man in Black.
Okay.
So, and when you sign it, that's when like the table starts to shake and the headlight, the lamp overhead starts to move, and that's when you see Richard Belzer's face when it flashes in his face. That was the scene I wanted to paint really bad.
Okay, we weren't in like any office-y like situation, so I knew about the
We weren't in a
contract.
graveyard either, but I just saw a graveyard.
That's why I want to do Leo so bad, because I just thought it was something really cool for Achilles, and I'm kicking myself in the fucking teeth for not
Dude,
doing it
we
earlier.
can do it later, man. We can
We'll
do it later.
Okay, so Jordan.
Also, I'm really proud of myself that I improv'd Chin Up Woodchuck.
You did. That was good
totally
shit.
sounds like something an old guy would
That
tell
was
you to do.
much better than I was gonna say. So, damn it. So when he says this, like again, like this like
Noisy cricket is a trademark of whoever the fuck owns Men in Black.
I just said cricket.
Okay.
like this fairy thing is zooming at you with his rapier, right? And Richard Belzer saves the fucking day, and I'm not sure how. He just shoots he's just like there behind you, and he shoots like the rapier out of the way, like it knocks it on the ground, and then hands you the cricket and pulls out another one.
He nonchalantly pulls a gun out of its holster. Thwoom, thwoom, thwoom. The rapier flies away, and he says, "I think you need one of these right now, too."
Yes, exactly, perfect. I am thou, thou art I. Power of Richard Belzer will strike the enemies of America down.
I like that you all know this dude's name, and I only know him by the character. I know
he's the same.
He's.
Okay, so
this works because Richard Belzer is kind of like a conspiracy dude, so it's just like this.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So Jordan, okay, so what do you want to do?
I've got my cricket. It's flashing. It's making noises. Where's the enemy at?
He's right in front of you.
He's right in front of me. I'm gonna try and pull the trigger. What dice do I have to roll for that?
That is firearm.
That is firearm.
You will get 3, and then up to 2 more. That'll be taken from the 6 in your action pool.
So I have 6 in my action pool.
Yes.
I can potentially do 5.
Yes, you would need to take 2 out. Yes.
Okay, so I am going to roll 3 dice and save my 2 for potentially next turn or something.
Okay.
Because I'm going to do 3 shots at the chest of this enemy, and let's see what I roll. I rolled a 5, a 2, and a 2.
Okay.
Hey.
So that is 1 strike dice, but you also didn't use up any of your action dice, so that's fine.
All right.
Okay. So you, as he's coming in on you again, you open up on him with your new gun. You're not a great shot yet, so you don't hit him, but you do manage to get him to veer away. And so now the battlefield looks like this. It's Chad and Achilles versus Titania, and Marisol and Santa Muerte and Keegan and the Man in Black are facing down Oberon.
The Man in Black says to Keegan, "It's okay, you did good. That's called suppressing fire. Try again next time."
Got you. I like the idea that Richard Belzer is the most supportive persona in our fucking game. I'm completely fine with this if everyone else is.
I love it.
If you want,
I really like that.
I guess I could role play like just some discussions, but I'm just used to like that not being a thing, you know.
No, man, that's fine. If you wanted to like,
I think it's
like,
a nice dynamic, like because he's so shy. It's good that he's got someone on his side.
Yeah.
Like,
but like, yeah, normally persona don't talk.
yeah.
Oh,
So
they don't.
I like it.
No, they don't.
Okay, I planned so much character stuff for my persona.
Like, can we fuck the rules and
It's
just
fine.
have the sickest persona ever?
Kill these things.
Men in Black.
More just like character traits, like John Munn.
Okay, so it's my turn now. It's my turn. Shut the fuck up. It's my turn, and I'm gonna. I was gonna say Queen Mab. Titania's gonna take a swing at Chad. And by swing, I mean she's gonna open up with some more ice shit.
Okay.
And
is there any way I can defend in battle, or am I just gonna have to like suck it up and take that? All right, cool.
Not unless you get hit.
All right.
Which this isn't about. So she is gonna use some of her action dice.
Mm-hmm.
And she is gonna just go all hellfire. She's gonna use 2 action dice and her 4 magic on you.
Mm-hmm. So she's going all out. Is now my time to respond?
No, now's your time to pray.
Cool.
Hey, are 3 successes? Say? Forget. Chad.
These are successes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So she has 5 strike dice right now. So she just sends this like withering torrent of ice spikes and wind chill and hate against you, and it like pushes you and Achilles back a pretty good distance, and like he has to put his shield up to his face to keep it from like fucking up his pretty Greek face, even though it's invincible, but like it sucks. So she's got 5 strike dice. Oberon's gonna do the same thing he did before with you, Marisol, and like he's going to like raise his rapier up and throw down some lightning at you. His magic's not as good though, but he's still gonna use 2 dice. So hold on a second.
This is still a maneuver, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he got 3 successes and a charge. He's got some magic now. He does have some magic. And now it's Achilles' turn. And
all
Chad,
right.
I guess. It's Achilles and Chad.
Well, Achilles, can he do his like ice spikes? Give that one a whack.
You can.
How much dice does that cost?
Ice spikes is 3, I think.
Shit.
It's the same as
so
Zap.
would I make a new roll for that? Is this a new
3
maneuver?
charge dice?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Okay. So can I use those?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna use 3 of those charge dice.
Okay, good, because that's what you had to use.
Balls to the wall.
So let me find ice spikes again. See what it does. Frost spikes is what they're called.
Ah, frost spikes.
So what it's going to do is you're going to get 4 bonus dice in a strike against an individual.
Okay.
So you've got 2 strike dice in there already. If you wanted to strike at Titania with them, you would have 6 against her.
All right. So if things go well, that means I'll probably beat her. So
yes.
Should I do that? I should do that.
You should do that.
Yeah. Cool. putting the charge dice and the strike dice all into that one attack. Yeah.
So, yes, 6.
Fucking bam.
So 6 altogether. What'd you get?
What did I get?
Oh, do
Sorry.
you want me to roll it for you, or?
Sorry, I didn't realize it was a new roll. I'll go
Yes.
quickly do that right now. Chose a bad time to wander off, my bad.
Yeah, you should roll it.
Yeah, let's see. So, roll again. And that was 6 dice for that one?
Yes.
Cool. I've got 5, I've got 2, I've got 1, I've got 6, 5, and 4. So 2 5s, 1 4, 1 6, and then 2 shit ones.
2 5s, 1 4, 1 6.
Yep.
So that's
4 successes, right?
yes. I'm trying to remember if 6 does anything. Hey, it's late, and this is your first fight. Can these guys be mooks? Would that be anticlimactic?
I'm not sure what the term mook is, but like, yeah, if there's a way to like speed it up for your convenience, all for it.
Yeah, her defense is 2. So wait, that's a multiple. Okay, no, that's fine. So you do 2 wounds to her,
Okay.
right? Because that's a multiple of 2. It's 4. Alright, yeah, inflict more than one requires a success in multiples of the opponent's defense. For 3, you need 3 successes to inflict. Yeah. So her, it's not great. So, that's enough to like describe it. What are you doing to her? Like you're just gonna like get her with her own medicine?
Yeah, just, strike her back with it. Maybe like through the front, through the abdomen.
Okay, and then so you like Achilles like brushes like the ice spikes away like with his shield, and then throws his own spear again, which is back inexplicably. But following it is just a trail of giant icicles that are going straight into this fairy lady.
Cool.
And when it does that, it knocks Titania back. Like, it knocks her flailing back. Like, she's clear, and you hear her let out a cry of pain. Like, she's down for the count at this point. It doesn't knock the girl back, who stays there and crumples in a heap.
Alright. So is she pretty much, like, harmless now?
She is unconscious. Oh, Titania's dead.
Okay, cool.
She erupts in a burst of blue flame.
Fuck yeah.
So now it's Marisol's turn.
Let's see. Okay, I got 3 strike dice, so I can make a strike with that. I can make a normal strike with that. What do I do when I roll for a strike? Do I just use those 3 strike dice?
Yes, you can use those strike.
But I can't add to it like I can with a maneuver, right?
You need to earn those strike dice to attack. So no, unless you have something that'll let you. Well, you don't have enough to put IHA on there.
Also, does this drain actions? Does using strikes drain actions, or only maneuvers drain action?
Only maneuvers.
You sure about that?
Sure. Hey, it's the first game. We'll figure this out later. Honestly, you can also like maneuver to get more dice if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling, because three strike dice is only just enough to maybe like beat their defense.
Maybe.
Because I want that's not a lot of chances to do that. I kind of want to do like a combined maneuver with Keegan then if we're targeting the same guy.
Okay.
And I also got squad tactics, so just like okay, I need to let me look back up then to see what the rules are for that. Combined maneuvers.
You do.
Okay, this uses up both of our actions. So Jordan, if you agree to this, then this is both of our turns.
Okay. I want to do this. Sure.
Like, someone needs to be declared the leader. So, like, what's like a cool double team maneuver do you think we could do together? And like using whichever rolls the highest here.
With a scythe and a ray gun. I mean, how much health does this enemy have?
You don't know that.
Okay.
Because like I could do something with you. I already used my melee, so I want to do something using either my kindness or luck. But that's if I'm the leader, because I think we're gonna the way this works is the leader I think is the one who actually uses the role, and then I add die to that.
Okay.
Keep in mind, one of your skills is luck, which can be whatever bullshit you want it to be.
This is on page 48 of the PDF.
All right, page 48. All right, I'm going there. That was on page 95. David or Devin. All right. Maneuvers. Awesome. No, not awesome tokens.
Yeah, you're in 47.
Okay.
48 of the PDF, 47 of the book.
Combined maneuvers. PCs can gang up and perform together as whatever character person in turn. I mean, throw out some ideas for what we can do with a scythe and a ray gun. Like, I was thinking, like you take out his leg or something, and then he falls.
What else? What other skills do you have, Jordan?
Skills.
Magic and some talky thing. Knowledge.
I have knowledge, magic, and firearms.
So did you already use firearms?
Yes.
Okay, then maybe we could use magic, and then we could say that Men in Black does something then that would open up for.
He can open up a mysterious book. Man, I had tons of good lines about him having the book.
Go for it. I don't care. But quickly.
He would explain to Keegan all the gods and devils left mementos on the earth for us to use. It just depends on who uses them, what they're used for.
Richard Bowser, are you a good guy? Go ahead.
He's good in the situation.
He's a fucking Pokemon, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the explanation for him to have like magical occult books.
It's a Pokemon, Jordan.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I made backstory.
Whatever.
So what's your magic at? Wait, hold on.
My magic is 4.
Okay, so if we declare you as the leader for this, then I can use my squad tactics power to then give you another die. So then you roll 5. And on top of that, you would have my die that I give you for this combined maneuver. So then you would roll 6.
Okay. Do we just perform magic on him, or is there a type of magic?
Just make some shit up. Like
he
opens up the book. He opens up the book and something cool happens. It's magic.
I think I might say I'd be like Keegan, dude, I got an idea, and I'll distract him and while he's open, so basically something like that. So I guess I'll go run in and run interference and see if you could do something to attack him while he's distracted.
I command the man in black to use magic. Or do I have magic, or does he have magic?
He does.
He has magic. I tell him to use magic or something. He takes out a book covered in golden triangles. He opens it up, and a light and Hindu chants start happening. Out from the book, wispy bolts of light start to rise up and float through the air, and they all they rocket towards the enemy, right in the chest.
Well, not right in the chest. We'll see what the result is.
Yes.
Okay. Rockets forward. I don't know. Fucking light dagger, light arrow from.
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
Basically, what I'm saying.
Okay. God damn it.
Roll 6 dice.
How many? Okay. So wait. Okay. This is magic, right? 4, and then pull 1 from Zach and 1 from squad tactics. You can also put another 2 in there, can't you?
I can do 8.
I think.
Yeah, I'll do 8. Sure.
Just yes. For tonight, yes.
All right. Oh shit. We're definitely hitting this dude. 4, 6.
Well, we're not
5.
hitting it because it's a maneuver.
Oh, okay. Well, 4,
6.
5, 6, 3, 1, 6, 5.
Wow, Jordan. Okay.
I can show you. I can screenshot this
I
page.
believe you. I really want to believe you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 strike dice. 3 charge dice. So you're gonna fuck his shit up next turn. Hey, you can decide what order you want to go into.
Wait, how many strikes in charge did he get?
He's got 5 strike and 3 charge.
You can only have
Evan, look-
5.
What?
You can only have
Look-
5 of those.
By what?
Of the strikes and charge.
Wow, really?
Yeah, unless you have tactical maneuvering.
Combined or
Like because
We
those
did-
are, you can only have 5 of those, and like these are all going towards you. I don't get anything for doing this. So pick like out of those strikes in charge, pick 5.
All right, I will just knock off the last 3, and then it's 4, 6, 5, 6, 3.
no? Where do you want them to go?
Yeah. How many charges and how many strikes do you want?
Okay, what are the difference between strikes and charges in this context?
Charge is what you use
That's
to use
weird.
magic. Strike
Alright.
is what you use to attack.
So how many would I need to do for this magic?
For the ones you got, I think it's 3.
Okay, we need to
Okay.
use 3 for magic.
If you use 3 for magic, you can use it with your nuclear power and get 4 strike dice.
Okay, so I will use 3 of these dice for that. I will
You've got-
use the
So you you would put 2 in a strike and 3 in a charge. Okay.
Did
you-
you get 3 6s?
I
You
got
got
3 6s of the
Okay,
dice.
so then
yeah.
so you can use those 3 6s and make them with the charge dice. That's fine.
Okay, all right. That's what we will use so that it hits. Okay, and then the rest is damage. I'm guessing.
No,
no.
All right. Sorry.
I'll
I'm a
explain
little
later.
confused.
I'll explain
All right,
later.
that's
Okay.
fine. All right. We use the 3 6s for what he said, and then we've got a 4 left, a 5 left, a 3 left, a 1 left, and a 5 left.
the 4s and 5s can only be strikes. So just take and you can only take 2 of them. So you got 2 strikes.
All right. And that leaves a
Hey.
3, a 1, and a 5 left.
Yes. Okay. Don't worry about it. I have it written down here.
Okay.
I'll explain how this works later, Jordan.
Okay.
Right now, I just want to end this fight.
All right.
Also,
Yeah.
I feel like you guys should know how it feels to get hurt, real quick. Hey, Leo.
Yeah.
Do you remember what stuff?
Wait,
Yeah,
what did Jordan do?
I told him to put.
What's the result of our maneuver together?
Oh, he got 5. He got 5 successes and 3 6s.
What happened?
So I put 2 into strike
No,
and 3
what
into charge.
happened to Oberon?
Oh, I don't know.
Great game.
I forget how you did it. Look, fucker. I'm trying to. God damn it.
Did he get stabbed by the wisping light?
No, but no. Okay, so he is being like pelted with like he's doing his damnedest to like weave in and out of these balls of light, right? And as he's weaving in and out, like he notices Titania just get fucked up by Achilles. One of the and as he's distracted, one of them does go through his wing and starts to put a burn. It's not affecting his flight or anything, but it's just making him. It is pissing him off, and now he isn't. He's like he has his back to you, and he's watching his wife die in front of him, and it's his turn.
Okay.
And I think he's just probably gonna go for Chad because you did just kill him live with melee rapier, which is a 3, and he's gonna use 2 more, so 5. Oh wait, he's got strike dice. What am I saying? Yeah, he's gonna use all 4.
That's
on
fine,
Chad.
because that suits my. If something happens, if Chad gets hurt, then I get stuff from my passion.
You care about Chad?
Someone has to.
Well, okay,
How
so
sweet. They're already bonding.
okay, so I would need to beat 5, right? Because that's Chad's defense. with Achilles.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Yeah. We need to get someone OP on this.
He's only got 4 strike dice.
It just can't mathematically happen.
So I think he's just, he's just gonna. Or wait, are these? No, that's his charge. He's got 5. Hold on, he's got 5. He's got 5. He literally needs He misses, but he's gonna use all 5 of his strike dice to miss. Because it doesn't matter what he got 1 success out of 4 I thought he had, so it doesn't fucking matter. And he basically comes at Chad. He comes at Chad from behind, but as he's doing it, Achilles just catches basically shield bashes his rapier away just at the last second, and now he's standing in front of him. And it's Leo's turn. You guys want me to teach you how to do an all-out attack real quick?
We can't do that.
Aw, damn it! You can't all hit your strikes at once.
Sorry, so did I miss that? That's now. It's not my turn, is it?
Now it is. You've used up all your strike and charge dice, so you can just
So I can just sit around.
You can use something to give yourself more maneuver. You can use guts if you want to give yourself 5 and just sort of get in his shit and start talking shit maybe.
All right, so using guts, I'll be all screaming "Fuck you! What the fuck do you want from us, piece of shit!" Bah, bah, bah. Get mad.
Sure, and draw his attention.
Yeah.
Not that you don't already have it.
Hey,
whatever.
Fuckface! Suddenly.
Make fun of him for killing his wife.
Someone your own size. Yeah. I don't know if your wife was stupid. Anyway.
Wow. That's me.
Teabagger wife. His wife.
You have 4 maneuver dice. Do you want to use any of them?
Can I use one to teabag his wife?
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
So you'll roll 6.
Yeah, teabag his wife, and then I get guts. Do I get more maneuvers for that?
You roll 6 for me.
Roll 6, okay. To see if I can teabag his wife or not.
Yeah.
Stop saying it.
just roll. Leo, roll the fucking dice. Please.
Okay. We have, can you see that? 3, 4, 6, 1, 4, 5. 2 4s, 1 5, 1 6, and 1 3.
4 successes in a charge, right?
So.
Okay, so you can hit him a lot next turn if he makes it.
For now, I can teabag his wife.
Right. Okay, Zach, it's your turn. What are you going to do? You have 3 strike and 2 charge. That's what I have here.
Yeah, and I can't spend the charge on anything because I need 1 more charge to use my power. I use either of my powers, and I could use those 3 strike dice, but I don't know what his armor rating is, so
no, you don't.
So if it's already less than that, at the most I could probably only hit him once with those strike dice.
Yeah.
Unless is there anything I could do at the moment to get more strikes or charge?
You have 4 maneuver dice still.
Yeah, I do, but also I don't know how quickly this is gonna go if after all the shit that I just gave Jordan. But I'll do a maneuver just to build more and to let Jordan use all the stuff he got from the last round.
Yes. Okay.
So I'll make a kindness maneuver.
Okay.
And trying to think okay, what can I do with this?
Yeah, what can you do with this against something that clearly wants to kill you? You did just kill his wife.
You could pull a Sailor Moon and just hold hands with her.
Yeah, probably. I guess kind of just I don't. Okay, she's gonna make a little speech I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it seems right. It seems like the 3 of us for some reason have suddenly had the ability to kick a bunch of ass, and there's 3 of us and only 1 of you. So I like our chances. Like, and do you think that makes sense as kindness?
Yeah.
I'm boasting
Sure,
about
you're
I'm boasting about how
it's a
strong we
morale
are.
boost for everybody
you're
else.
boosting your team up. Chad's
Everybody
talking
could use a
shit.
morale boost. I'm busy teabagging. I need a morale
God
boost.
damn it.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, so 4 plus
Don't
any.
teabag the unconscious girl.
Look at me. Look at me.
Stop.
Look at my voice. Look at my voice.
Okay.
4 plus how many action dice? Do it.
Again, strikes don't cost action dice.
No, they don't.
Okay, then I'll add another 2.
Okay, so 6. Go for it.
All right. All right, I got 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6, and then 2 whatevers. I got 4 charges on that.
Dude, that's mad.
2, 3.
I currently
Okay.
have 6 charge dice at the moment.
Yes, you do. Jordan.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a basic firearms thing. How many dice do I? Oh, do it? No, or do I have
Let
to
me
do?
show. I gave you 3 charges because I want to show you how this works.
Oh, okay. I will. I will.
So
use
your nuclear skill. What the fry? We're adapting it from like Leo's ice spikes, frost spikes, whatever, and zap stuff like that.
If we're using the Persona terminology, Leo is casting Bufo. That's what he's doing, right?
Yes.
What is? All right.
Bufo is the ice spell. And
the ice spell.
Sorry, Bufu just sounds like a slur, so I thought you were insulting me.
Sorry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend 3 of your charge dice, right?
Okay.
And what all these basic attack charge powers do is you get to add so many attacks when you make, like so many dice when you strike. For these ones against a singular opponent, you get to add 4. So if you're gonna strike at Oberon here with 2 dice, cast Fry, you'll hit him. You'll try to hurt him for 6 with 6 dice, and try to beat his defense that many times. Like I'm not gonna tell you what his defense is, but like you want more dice when you hit.
Okay. So what do I roll to hit, and then what do I do for?
Roll 6 dice.
Rolling 6 dice. Okay. I have a 6.
All 6. Okay.
I have a 4.
Okay.
I have a 3.
Okay. Good.
I have a 4.
Okay.
I have a 3. And a 4.
God damn. Okay. Well,
I will screen share.
I believe you because I want this to be over.
Like, David, can I just say, just for the sake of like letting us all do a cool thing, can it just last up till I can attack him again? Because I have
Yes. Well, he's not gonna die from this.
Okay.
But goddamn. So you tell. Okay, so you were like, hey, Richard Belzer, do some more cool magic shit, and he puts the book away and like sort of holds like almost like a nucleus in his hand, crushes it.
Jordan, do you have an idea for this?
I had a similar idea what he was going for. He puts the book away. He takes out a silver box.
Okay.
He opens up one side, and it's an incredibly green light that comes out. Takes it out, and he just fastballs it at him.
And when it hits him, it explodes in a mini nuclear explosion type. Like it's not hitting you, but it's clearly fucking up Oberon. When the dust settles, his wings are tattered. His crown is just a wreck. His clothes are burnt. He is in bad shape right now. Leo, and it is his turn though. Oh, does he have any charge? He's got enough charge dice to cast this at you. He is gonna cast Mazio at you all.
What?
What's Mazio?
That's like area of effect underspell.
Mm-hmm. So he's only got 1 strike dice, but he's gonna cast it at all of you.
All right.
So hold on. You said you want to do. You know what's the coolest shit?
We count as a squad or?
No, but that's one of the. It's one of the things he has.
Well, in order to hit all 3 of us, it's counting as a squad.
Not.
Because I'm assuming you're using the spell that's in this book that's like the equivalent of that, like of hitting multiple things. Is it just hitting one thing?
Yeah. Well, he's casting Zia with Mass Effect.
Oh, okay. That's how we're doing it.
Yep.
That's fine. For this session, that's fine.
So, okay. Leo, you first. What's your defense again?
Cry.
Good answer. Good answer. Good. That's
I'm not
Also
sure.
a number.
So
Oh, what's my defense?
no,
5.
don't worry. He has to
Five.
beat 5. He has to beat
Okay.
5 with Achilles here.
I was
Yes.
gonna say, I
weak to
didn't think we
lightning,
had
You're not weak
defense
to
moves.
lightning, right?
No,
you're
no.
not.
Got like when people are weak to lightning. We don't get
Right. Okay. So let's see here. 1, 3. Okay. So he casts Zeo at you, and again, like Achilles is just sort of there with his shield over the both of you, and like just sort of like the shield hits the lightning, and he just sort of like flicks it away. And
All
also
right.
he remembers, by the way, I'm also invincible. In case you didn't know that.
Yeah. As
Um,
this little like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Nothing special.
Zach, he's gonna do the same thing to you.
My defense is 4.
He matches it.
All right, so that's a hit.
That's a hit. So you
Okay.
take a wound.
I take 1 wound.
Uh-huh.
But that
Jordan. What's your
Okay,
defense at?
My defense is 3.
Oh boy.
wait, your defense is only 3.
Yeah. Hold on. It's okay. He only beats it by 1.
It's
If
like
he
dead?
no, you take 1 wound. You have 3, I think. Unless
Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah, me and Jordan only have 2 wounds now.
So okay, so again, like everyone but Chad took a shock of lightning there. You were all just like, man, we should be dead. It's kind of cool that we're not.
Still hurts.
It still hurts like a motherfucker. But
Because Jordan got hit, because my compassion is in effect. So that means I got another charge dice for that. So now I have 7 charge dice.
Huzzah!
Which I'm allowed to have 7 charge dice because I have charge boosts twice.
yes, you
I have
do.
charge boost twice. So it was raised up from 6 to 8 and then to 10.
Right. So it's Leo's turn.
All right.
Leo, do you mind
go back to things.
Leo, do you mind if you do something just to just do whatever, but if I can get the killing blow? Because,
Yeah, man.
Because I haven't
Fuck
been
yeah.
an attack yet.
Also, quick question. Was there prerequisites to you and Jordan doing a joint attack? Is there a reason
No.
to, or can I just be
Just
like, hey,
both-
let's do a joint attack?
Just you both agreeing on who it is and his leader.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
It wasn't a joint attack, but
because-
maneuver.
yeah, right. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm still rolling 6 die. Will I always be rolling 6 die?
No.
Okay,
Well-
good.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I want to.
You've got 4 strike.
I might just go with straight up spear. I might go. Oh, what's the?
Well, I know, Devin. I know you're trying to wrap this up because of time. So I'm just asking I just want to be able to hit him so that we've all hit him and attacked at some point.
Yeah.
So if Leo does hit him, will this kill him?
Yes.
All right.
If he takes damage, he will die.
I don't know.
How about just for some reason I'm still busy doing the guts thing for more maneuvers. I'm just preoccupied.
Yeah, you can just do
So you
something
need to
else.
do
with
that
another
next attack.
maneuver.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
teabagging. You gotta do the fight for us.
You could do something with strength,
You could
or with kill his spear shield and chuck it at him or something like that.
I know that, but
rationalize,
hold him down.
Yeah, I was gonna say Achilles grabs him and holds him in place for
Yeah.
an attack
Yeah,
or something.
you can
Oh,
do that.
That's
Okay.
kind of like a joint attack thing. Cool.
Yeah,
So
it
that's
is.
my
That's fine.
maneuver.
So
Go
that's
up
your
and-
maneuver.
Yeah. I'll
So
do
what's your
a
strength at?
judo throw.
Strength is
sort
3
of
because
thing.
you're actually kind of a pussy.
I'm-
Damn. Okay, so 3 plus how many
Oh.
maneuvers do you want to use? Up to 2.
2, yeah.
I'll just say 5.
All right, so that means I'm rolling
Again,
5
I-
dice.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, I've got 2 4s, 1 5, 1 6, and 1 1.
4, 2. Okay, 4, 4, 5, 6, 1.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah. 4
4,
4,
5, 6,
1
1.
5 6.
So That's 3 strike dice, because fuck it, and another charge.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Zach, do the thing you want to do.
All right. Because I want to cast Aya.
Okay.
So like, as just before I do this, like, I noticed like he's beaten up more and more. He's losing strength, and then I'm gonna do like a cool thing. I look down and look up at him, and be like, seems like your fate is sealed. And then like I raise like my hand up and point at him, and like say, reap him, Santa Muerte. And then like Santa Muerte like raises her arm with
persona-ass thing to yell.
Yeah, and raises her arm with like the scale on it, and then I'm gonna cast Aya.
So okay, that's 3 charge dice, right?
Yeah. No. Aya is plus 4 bonus dice.
Right, they cost 3 charge dice.
But, and I'm gonna spend all my strike dice. It costs 3 charge dice.
So
out
that's
of my
7.
I have 4 left. And like if there's some way to me to spend it all at this moment, I would, but there isn't at the moment.
Let's roll 7.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. And if there's if this doesn't work out good enough, I still have marked.
You literally have to miss more than you hit to not do this.
Okay, rolling 7 dice. Okay, I got a 5. I got a 6.
All right, good shit.
And I got a 5.
Okay.
Is that enough?
He's dead.
All right. So yeah, I say, rape him, Santa Muerte, and Santa Muerte holds up her arm with the scale, and the scale like tips down to like one side, and then when that happens, like a bunch of like dark like black with like red outline energy starts appearing and forming up around him, and starts like circling him, spinning around him. And like I guess this is on you, Devin, to describe like what's actually happening to him.
So, okay, so like you said, like a bunch of like almost like black, like formless black and red outline tentacles or whatever you want to call it, like just start encircling him and like seemingly tearing him apart, and he starts like, okay, no one here's seen Naruto, but the part when Itachi dies for real, and like just like parts of his skin just start to flake off of him, like, and like underneath is just like hollow, and blue flames come out from one of the skin parts are flaking off, and as this like gets worse and worse, eventually he's just entirely increasingly consumed in this blue flame until his body was is just a giant blue bonfire that just is snuffed out almost instantly as everything in him is consumed and destroyed, and there's left with nothing but dust. Because he's dead. Yeah, you did it. So that's
we did the thing.
You did things. And do you okay, so my big I guess we'll talk about this after the recording's over. Thanks for listening to this first attempt at trying to do this. I hope it went great for everyone. I hope everyone had fun.
I did.
Because I'm trying to think of like again, you should be fighting Oberon and Titania at this point, but I could make them mooks. It's fine. We'll worry about the persona stuff later, like the persona acquisition stuff later, like I said. But this one, I just want to get you introduced to the combat system.
Dead.
Huh?
These ones are fucking dead.
Yeah, Oberon and Titania are fucking dead. And there's reasons they're there, and we'll see later. But we got to end it here. I'm sorry. Like it's partially my fault we started so late for me and Jordan. But like, yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure we'll see you again. I hope soon. I had fun with this.
This was a blast.
So yeah, and I hope if you're watching for some godforsaken reason, thank you.
It's gonna be me when I fucking edit stuff.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Zach. But yeah, we'll see you then,
Hey,
Zach.
Future
right.
Zach.
Okay, kill it.
Okay, I'm stopping the broadcast. Stop.
Huh.